3, 2, 1.
We
live, man.
We live.
Yes, sir. We
How
are
y'all
here.
feeling?
We are here. I'm feeling excellent, man. And it's an amazing day. We got a good, a real rare cast, but a nice one for the news. It's almost feeling like a pod. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you having such a good day? You were dying to get rid of Lush, for all these years?
Oh, no, I'm just chilling. This how I be starting. You don't usually be here.
And why are we
If
in
it's
the
not
regular
somebody I beef with, I have a great day. You get what I'm saying? We got the 22 step in here, man. Y'all know what's going on. We got Big Flop, not the little one. You feel me? We got Munchie B, the general, if y'all don't know. You
The
feel me?
mayor.
And we got yours truly, Sass. Man, big homie Sass. I'm cooling in the good day here,
Hey, you
man.
know what I've been wanting to ask you?
What's going on?
I was feeling bad for her, not so much no more, but what's up with you and the girl? Sacramento.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Jaleese?
Yeah, hey, cause you be going hard, but
Because she disrespectful.
but
You know them type bitches blooding me and shit. You disrespectful and shit, bitch. We finna go up.
I was feeling bad for her for a minute.
You can't. Bitch calling me blood all blood. And I said, where's you from? I'm an affiliate, but you don't gangbang. So how you calling me saying I don't gangbang, but when I asked you, you're an affiliate.
Can
but
you
you
refresh
say,
the chat? I feel like the chat ain't
nigga, she a
active.
weirdo, bro.
But you're the reason why she made it. She was
That's a
up here,
fact.
right?
He
That's
gave
a
her a
fact.
big shot, yeah.
That's a fact. And she came at me crazy.
Well, this is a members only chat.
That's a fact. I gave her the shot to come up here because I knew what type of person she was. I know she off her rocker a little bit, and they love bitches off their rocker up here. So I was like, hell yeah, we got to get up here. And she do good journalism when she's not being a smoker. She does real good journalism.
Oh, so you was serious?
No, I'm dead ass. No, for sure. She's a
Bristol?
smoker. Yeah. No, for real. That's been a known thing.
Hey, the thing-
She's denying that. She don't seem
No,
like
that's why she
Bristol
said it.
user.
I said some smoker. She said, yeah, fresh off the meth. Because she knows. I didn't even say the drug. She said it, but this already been a known thing because, yeah, we could talk about it off camera.
Wow.
But
And that's
for
how
sure,
Crystal
for sure.
Head looked like. That's
what I'm saying. She looks very
I tried
healthy.
to cop a few
Some
Crystal
people be
Heads.
functional.
Some people handle it better. I'm not saying she on it right now,
She got her dose figured out.
but I'm saying she absolutely has been off the ice, 100%.
And
You
actually
ain't. I'll send you alive right now, nigga. Where she like some. You know what I'm saying? Off the
seem
camera.
like you're off the ice right
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
Oh, that
I
live
ain't
still
never
around?
played with nothing. This is just me.
That live still around?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
It's gonna be
What?
late about time it's over
she
with.
did it on camera?
Nigga, she got under the camera. Like, you can't see her doing it on camera, but you hear it. And you don't see her face. Yeah, she in the kitchen. She was getting jiggy. I was watching the live.
You know what I've figured out about Munchie?
What's up?
He a real horny guy. Because whenever there's girls to discuss or we're having conversations about girls and stuff, I just kind of noticed that Munchie's real in that conversation.
Yeah.
He's very
Intent.
he's
In the
very
conversation with
concerned
the
with
bitches. I ain't mad at it.
Because there was a porn girl who was going to be on the podcast and she ended up pulling up and Munchie's messaged her a bunch of times.
Who?
This girl, Brandy Kelly, she's the one with the twins.
Okay, I know
That they
her.
used to date Nick Cannon or whatever.
Oh, she bad as a motherfucker.
And Munchie, I think he was actually pretty hyped to tap
I was
in
ready.
with some premium talent like that.
Yeah, because she actually does porn, right? Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
you
But
gotta
she
make
does
that-
actual porn though.
You gotta make that right, Alex, so you can pull up. I mean,
Alex.
Adam. Hey, I'll stay getting y'all mixed up.
A lot of people have called me Alex22 and stuff over the years. That's not that out of the way.
Alex 22, no, yeah, I didn't remix it like that.
Did you see though? I think Alex Alonso and we had our little clubhouse thing, and he called me out and said he about to start running content on me.
He came the other day.
Oh. Yeah, he was here, but was I supposed to invite him on camera last time? Or
No. He just pulled up because he was pulling up.
Okay. But do you think he would be down to come on? Maybe next Tuesday to fill in for a certain
Oh, he gonna be out the country.
JCAT?
I mean,
No,
he gonna,
okay.
He gonna be out the country.
Wait, hold up. Let's not go be there on Tuesday.
We gave him 1 week.
Nope, I'm taking his
I
spot.
feel like we have to capitalize off of. At least say, yo, come on Tuesday. You get the ratings up to 10,000, and then leave for it.
You really think this is that big?
Yes,
That's fucked
Adam.
up.
You
That's
think that
fucked
the
up.
people are just dying to hear Lush's side
I
of the
got the
story?
video on it, Adam, and it's done 160,000 views in 9 hours.
Yeah, but
Hey, your
you
shit
titled,
works out.
you titled it the Crips banned No Jumper from LA. Or I don't think that necessarily means that they're just dying to hear Lush's perspective on it. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like everybody at home can
Yeah.
fill in the blanks. They probably assume what
Okay.
Lush is feeling
Yeah.
about it. But yeah, okay. So let's just get into that. Yesterday, let me just line this up for everybody out there. So yesterday was not a no jumper day. Well, the news was going on, so it wasn't no jumper day of sorts. But we really didn't have that many people around. It was just a chill little cast who was doing the news, whatever. And so meanwhile, Plug Talk was the theme of the day. We had 2 different girls we were supposed to shoot with, so we had a skeleton crew in the building. Basically, you know, very few people here, and definitely a horn going off outside. Hopefully they got that under control. Either way, so at a certain point when I come in, 20 minutes later, people start telling me like, yo, there's 30, 40 people outside. I'm like, 30, 40. Everybody who knows No Jumper, when you are scheduled to have an interview, you get a sheet, a one sheet or an email or a text message, whatever it is, that tells you how you're supposed to pull up. And one of the main things is please don't pull up with more than 3 people. This is a small operation, and when people pull up with 10, 20 people, whatever, which obviously has happened in the past, people try to do that, or, you know, there's even been times where we allowed it, but that becomes a real liability for us because we are not staffed to necessarily be able to handle having that many people in the building at the same time, right? And so I don't even go outside because I don't even want to like add fuel to this situation or whatever. And at first we're like super confused. Pretty quickly we figure it out. Lush, without telling us, had basically told Travis Ford to come through with quote unquote the whole hood. I believe it was specified. Like when we later saw the text messages, we realized, okay, Lush had basically extended this invite, not told anybody in the office, and he tried to come on the news. He tried to make it seem like a smaller thing than it was. He tried to notably blame it on Remo, which really stood out to me because he also basically tried to do that when we had the "you lied to me" Lush moment. He also kind of tried to blame that on Remo at a certain point. Either way, Remo didn't have anything to do with it. We saw all the text messages. So there's all these dudes outside. They're asked to leave multiple times. Lush is going in and out, and Lush is telling us one thing, and then when we're seeing the video footage of it, we're realizing that Lush is basically like feeding a different version of events to these dudes that he thinks is making it less likely that he would get his ass kicked by them, because it seemed like at a certain point that might have been something that they were kind of interested in. Either way, as time goes by, Lush basically I mean, honestly, like Lush is calling in the favor from Whack. He's got Whack on the phone. Whack's telling him to leave, etc. It was just a total mess. And meanwhile, I'm just trying to get my pipe on the podcast. And at a certain point, they ended up leaving. But my rage towards Lush for putting us in this situation remained consistent, because this is just like, let's be real. Anybody who saw him on the Tuesday show could probably tell that he is on a seek one, in the words of various Rasa members out there. He was not in a level-headed state of mind. My read on it is that his girl went out of town, and I think after the incident in which he puked on the ground in the building, that his girl had basically been on his ass to tell him, hey, I don't want you drinking as much or doing drugs or whatever it was. And I think Lush saw that she went out of town and decided to go back to his old ways. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that consists of. Definitely there was a lot of alcohol going around because he was slamming buzz balls around me and stuff. But basically, I feel like one way or another, Lush just is on a bad one, and is very disappointing because it felt like he had kind of gotten his stuff together for a while to a certain extent. Now, I don't know that he was like completely sober or anything like that, but he was behaving in a more rational manner for the last few months or whatever. It seemed like he was in a better state of mind. But I feel like through his sort of JCAT arc that he's going on right now, and who knows how long this is going to last or when this is going to be over, but he basically ended up promising a bunch of stuff. We all know that Lush's like main character flaw is that he's a glazer, that he has a really hard time saying anything bad to people. He doesn't have he has a hard time getting into an argument or a disagreement with somebody. If there's something that someone suggests, like even with this Travis Ford situation, I think that like a more rational person would have said like, oh, okay, let me hit the team up. Let me see if I can do the interview with you, etc. Instead, Lush is just, yeah, pull up with everybody. Let's do it, whatever. And I ended up talking to Travis Ford. It's cool. We had a conversation about it. He understands what the situation was. He understands that he was misled, that I didn't have any particular anger towards him, and that Lush was the one who was feeding him bad information. But let the record reflect, this dude was showing up with cakes.
Yeah.
I mean, there was cakes. There was a truck with
no jumper cake,
no jumper thumbnails on the side. I don't know exactly. Like
the text messages though, like did this show that
we've definitely seen text messages that Wax showed me pretty much immediately.
and that Lush said you'll pull up with everybody, or
Lush
was
said pull up with the whole hood.
or was okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
And
Okay,
we do
I ain't
have
gonna
a
lie.
video.
At first, I was like, man, they got Lush fucked up for suspending him. He just did some Lush ass shit.
yeah, because
But like
invite him.
telling niggas pull the whole, you just do.
That's crazy, right? Right? Because
And
what
then
I
you
assumed
can't
took
get
place
them to
though.
leave. I thought he
was
just
Lush-
invited Travis and he do what he always do. Which
Well,
is invite
that
niggas.
too, or like saying, yeah, bro, pull up. Let's turn up.
I just emailed it.
Right? So I felt he said, yo, pull up, let's turn up. And then again, bro, even when you say that, you don't expect for somebody, a rational human being would never say, hey, bro, I got to invite to come and turn up. And I'm going to bring
Facts.
40 people with
I'm
me.
gonna bring a cake.
So
a
that's what I
banner,
thought
and
happened.
30
But if he said
niggas.
bring the whole hood,
He brought his own
that's
mic.
different.
Okay, but this
What
is
was
the
mic
thing.
about?
Last time
Yeah.
that Travis Ford came, he came equally deep, and it was equally an issue with us that
Really?
there was that many people here.
That's a fact.
And
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
know if he actually caught word of the fact that we were not happy about this, but for sure Lush knew. And in particular, I posted video on my story that showed Travis going into the other room and taking some T-shirts, which
everybody saw this.
it has been revealed to me that Travis has talked openly in interviews about how he's basically like a serial thief, at least at one point in his life. I don't know if he would still claim that. Shout out to Moneybag Rose because he actually intervened in the security footage and like comes into the room and takes the stuff out of Travis's hand and throws it back on the couch or whatever. But either way, I'm not beefing with Travis. He's a victim of the fact that Lush did not give him any kind of guidance in terms of what this was supposed to be. Let's check out this video because this video feels like a Drewski skit.
Yeah.
This feels like it's not real, that this is something scripted that people put together. Please full screen it, Josh, and also click the dollars.
Well, right now, what do we got to do? Yeah, because I told the homies what would be best.
We ain't wasting no time on no jumper cake. Cause we can make our own cake. 50
I
make
the no jumper cake. Let me check out the no jumper cake. Hey, so they made it. They didn't make the no jumper cake. I'll shoot you the bread for the cake. All right. So yeah, I'll shoot you the bread.
Can we watch like the beginning of the full video where they're giving themselves like a pep talk?
What's that? It's like a YouTube video or
Oh,
something?
you see
I didn't
the-
see that. I saw that.
Yeah, I'm about to. Adam, this is gold, bro. They said, bro, we made it. Thank you to my brother. We finally made it. Oh,
Yo, shout out to all these guys.
Okay,
I look
I'm
forward
right
to fucking with y'all in various capacities. I'm sure you guys are all great, upstanding gentlemen.
You check the chat, Josh.
No grief,
check the no jumper
no
chat.
beef, nothing like that. This is just purely y'all
I'll send
being
it right
misled by someone in our midst who is incapable of, working within the system and allowing you guys to come up in the appropriate
Man, watch this, bro. That's
capacity.
pull up right now.
Oh my
Yeah, they
God.
did
That
do
nigga
like a
Lush.
little
Oh, my
award
God.
shout out. Like,
Bro, they said, bro, we grinded all our lives, man, but we put in so much work, man. I said, listen, that was a good look for No Jumper, bro. Giving a Grammy acceptance speech because you're in the parking lot of No Jumper, come on, bro.
Them
Like,
niggas
we
gonna
ain't gotta
fuck
say,
you up.
come on, bro. We the
Them niggas
goats.
gonna try to fuck you up, Flock.
so I
No. Again, stop, bro. I want no smoke with Poncho the Pop Star, with everybody else that was there, bro. Yeah,
You out here,
yeah.
them niggas catching strays, nigga.
Nah,
You just
hell
sending
no.
hella
I fuck with
shots.
Poncho the Pop Star, man. Shout out to Poncho, man.
Hey, no, I know Poncho. I know him. He from 60s. I know him, but I don't know what's the
Oh, yeah, yeah.
shit about.
Yeah.
Training, we teaching the youth all this. We getting busy, man. It ain't just the music. It ain't just the music, man. Art comes in many forms. You can express yourself in many forms. We just getting busy on every platform we step on. We out here with my boy, gave us the opportunity to come out here, pop our shit in the right fashion. My nigga Killer out here. Louie out here. Yeah, we out here. Yeah, get busy. Shout out Global Billboards too. Shout out Global Billboards.
Why? I love Poncho the
Check
Pop
out
Star.
Low, Round Trip, we in this motherfucker, we getting busy. Kush, hey, Gear Locker got me right on the trip. Yeah, we out here.
I love you, dude. Love you.
Bring it together, man. Everybody down Pressure Pros, Styrofoam Cup Entertainment.
Loud pack on deck. You know how we doing it. Roll out.
I'm ready to go shit. Follow me.
How did
That's
you
the
turn
nigga
this
who
on?
I
Adam,
see.
come on.
I seen a nigga with the blue Nike fit, and I seen a nigga with the shit over his head on the right.
Oh, yeah.
Eastside Long Beach.
Shout out to Dodge Network.
Oh yeah, Dodge
I did an interview with
Unlock
my
TV.
Poncho.
Pause it for a second. After or before they beat you?
Poncho the Pop Star.
After the with my ass.
Yo, look at how Lush
Yeah.
is attempting to be a proactive member, a productive member of the community, and instead he is playing with the hopes and dreams
Oh, my God.
of a lot of people from underprivileged backgrounds who are thinking that they have this cool opportunity to make content and do something great today on a random Wednesday, and instead, due to Lush's unprofessionalism, they're left hanging outside. It's a fucked up situation, honestly.
And the cake said East Side, West Side. Bro, niggas,
he made niggas look crazy. I see why niggas was on the phone talking to that nigga like it was World War III, nigga.
Niggas came here, bro, to solve gang violence. Niggas brought a peace treaty to No Jumper.
What make them community leaders? Why do you keep saying community leaders? What makes them community leaders?
You're just assuming that?
Huh?
No, they said that, right? And also, too, like they brought the East Side, West Side connection to do a peace treaty at No Jumper. So this
Wait, was that? Are you serious?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
What peace?
Nigga, that's what they said.
No, the cake just said West Side connection.
No, it said East Side, West Side connection.
I didn't see that.
It said East Side, West Side.
Did it?
Yes.
It said the top said East Side, bottom said
And
West.
Travis Ford said this was going to be here to a push for peace. And it's supposed to be a peace treaty conducted at the No Jumper facility.
Ain't no peace treaty.
So if they were supposed to do a
and the
peace
Main
treaty
Streets
with
don't
why would the 60s and the
6 and the Main Streets don't be?
That's not a
You
thing.
had 60s Main Streets. And
This
the
is
whole
not
Beach League.
2006. It's not 2005.
According to
Main
Travis
Streets and
Ford
the 6
on like
Travis Ford
Rockstar
cat,
stream, he came to push peace and brought the cake to really show, yo, we is pushing peace.
Maybe he not cap. Maybe Flacco is misinterpreting it. Because maybe he could say we was coming to push peace, but a peace treaty happening here is insane.
Well, again, I assume when like you say push peace and bring like a cake that says East Side West Side
that don't mean
connection.
a peace treaty. And that's what I'm saying.
I just like
They
cake.
saying it's
I
some
know
East Side
Flacco.
niggas with them and some West Side
And so
niggas
they
with 'em,
pushing peace.
and they
That don't mean a
Mm.
peace treaty because the Main Streets and the 6-0s don't beef. There is
Sure.
no treaty.
Maybe they're pushing peace with a bunch of other dudes who are not here. But they were just like, hey,
Nah, he
peace
just
in general.
fully just put that on the title as in a peace treaty because he's seen.
But he
East
said
and
pushing
West.
peace though.
Yeah, that's pushing peace. That
Okay.
there was never beefing. Gang.
Okay.
That
Hey,
just mean pushing peace.
no, sure, no, but though but No Jumper is still a bizarre place to do that at. From like my perspective, bro,
It's neutral
He
terrain,
begging for
right?
it, Josh.
So who was the cake
Better.
for?
it was for No
everybody.
Jumper.
For
I
Adam?
guess
It was the community.
the staff, them. I guess we were all supposed to eat cake together.
Okay, then they had the thumbnail on the truck and all that shit.
Oh,
I don't know
he had
where
sponsorship for. See, but he's smart.
he got a sponsorship for pulling up on us.
No, he's already sponsored by this taco place. So that he was using this Lush invite as an opportunity now to get free promo for the taco place. So again,
Man,
Lush is
really
wrong,
did.
bro, but they did a little too much.
He's a liar, bro.
Yeah.
He told Alex he on Taco Piece, bro. He just be making shit up.
Nah,
Loose
bro.
Cannon be rubbing off on niggas, bro.
He don't own Taco Pizza.
Of course not. They just lied and said he
Yeah.
on Taco Piece. I said, wow, bro.
Taco Pete, what the,
It's
just-
fire.
It is?
It's,
I
it's
never
on
had
the
it.
east side, but Taco Piece been a long round.
That's what was outside?
Yeah.
I mean, that and all the production crew, the dancers, everything.
The mic.
Dancers?
They were video girls here too.
What?
Oh,
Those hoes?
Yep.
And they
Damn,
brought
I
two
didn't
like
see the hoes.
like an open mic setup too.
I'm sick. I
Hey,
ain't
get
see
the
the
drop the
hoes.
mic thing.
We could have let the hoes in.
Yeah, we leave them out
sorry
there.
guys. Girls, come.
We could have let the hoes in, bro. Come on, man.
I feel bad though,
You was
man.
on
Right?
like
Like
guitar too. They could have got in. You feel
See,
me?
that's really what it is too. You feel me? The man's wife is here, and you out here doing bullshit. And you playing.
This nigga Adam couldn't even get his nut off.
All right. Well, no, I did 2 times. But I also, all right, think about it. From the perspective of the girls who are there, these nerdy little white girls that are there to shoot porn, it's like if we had allowed 30 dudes to come up in the building, it for sure would have changed the feng shui of the situation. And this is not, these girls are half naked. They're in the bathroom. They're putting boric acid in their vaginas. They're taking photos with their titties out. This is not the energy that we
And
wanted
be
in there at
ignoring
that
them.
time. It's like we're
none
trying
of us being here like, but it's 30 niggas in
Yeah.
here, and now
They're
the
all
whole,
white, though. And we,
the
for the
whole
most part, don't
scene's
find white
gonna
women really that
change. 30
attractive,
niggas who ain't never seen no shit like that before. It's finna be ears and all ears and eyes,
And
nigga.
don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. He just said, "Oh, they're all white. We don't really look at white women like
Stop
that."
it.
Get
You-
the fuck
you
out.
like to say
And
that.
that's
There's
why
a
we don't
reason
jump
why
on
Dr.
that.
Umar has to be on an anti-bunny hopping crusade is because bunny hopping is a very popular activity
You don't even
within the
think
community.
Mexican bitches cute.
Oh,
I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Get
Nah,
outta here.
I love, listen, bro. I love
you did.
Mexicans. I love blacks. I love
we have
everybody.
witnesses.
Keep it real. You,
Nah, I
We
never
have
said
witnesses.
nothing.
Just
Bro.
keep
what's
it
your
a
body
buck.
count? What's your body count? Flacco, like 10? You hit like 10 broads your life?
Like over 100 probably right now.
Seven.
Stop it.
0.
Out of
being
100,
real,
how much
man.
you pay for?
Of 100 that he paid
Yeah, how
for
much you pay
every
for
single
after that?
one.
I've never paid for pussy before, bro.
Bro, if you flew her out,
What a
you
liar.
paid.
Oh, yeah. Okay, since you the biggest snitch in our sector, right?
Yeah.
So-
what's up?
You fly women out. You know that's human trafficking.
No, if you pay them when we're talking about death
So
trafficking.
you pay for their flight. They make it to you, and the PUSSY is monetary.
You book them the room
No,
too?
these
You
are
book them
chicks
the
that
room
I'm
too?
actually dating that I like.
You
And I
dating?
yeah.
So you dated 100 bitches? Man,
Yeah.
stop.
All right, so hold on.
Stop it. Hey, none of us in here
So
dated
the
100
female-
All right,
bitches.
but let's stay on focus. Let's just
Yeah,
cap
let's just-
off
yeah, back to
tormenting
this.
Lush. Listen, Lush has been handed a 1-week suspension,
Okay.
which was kind of awkward because he did go out and film a hood vlog with a bunch of small children, from what I understand, as soon as this whole debacle ended. I felt like a 1-week suspension was the least that we could do to just make it clear that we are not okay with people who work here engaging in JCAT behavior. And Lush, if you show up after this 1-week suspension and you still seem like you're on a quote unquote seek one, then we are going to have issues, because I personally feel like Lush working here, him being in some state of recovery should probably be kind of required. Like, this is not just a cool, chill gig where you can just be a junkie and be showing up shit-faced and inviting a million people through, etc. Like, this is not the environment that we're trying to foster here. I thought that when you got the no jumper situation back into your life, which granted was not a sure thing by any means. Really, some would say it was an act of God. Some would say that I am a messenger on behalf of God who brought Lush back into the building. Some would say that I deserve to be, up there on the Mount Rushmore of religious figures with Muhammad and Jesus and Moses, etc. Some would say that Adam 22 deserves to be right up there, at least for you, Lush. Anyway, all I'm saying is that the JCAT behavior needs to stop. Lush 1, you fucked up royally. He seems like he understands that at this point, but I would just like to request and suggest on behalf of all the fans, we don't want the JCAT activities to continue. I told him, while the suspension is being served out, I also would appreciate if you didn't take this as an opportunity to just, indulge in making a ton of content about the situation, etc. I'd like him to take a little bit of time to just think about the fact that he put us all in a very annoying situation yesterday that we didn't appreciate. That being said, we got sus here. We got the mayor. We're gonna be okay.
Facts.
And fuck.
Hey, man,
man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I'm not on Tuesday.
A big reason that I kicked the cut, and Josh knows, because I was on here. Y'all know that motherfucker used to be attached to my hip, nigga. Every time I was on camera, I had a cut. And I feel like once it started affecting my podcast and how I was doing shit, I stopped drinking that shit.
3 weeks ago, I was drunk as
Just what it
hell on
is.
this very platform, bro. You gotta check yourself.
Facts.
I was faded.
That's a fact. You got to be able to check yourself, bro. And I be tripping up here sometimes. Don't think I don't be having conversations with myself like, you got to relax sometimes, gang. But like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be hard, but you definitely got to check yourself. Once I start seeing that like the cup was a problem up here, and then you feel me, Josh said something, I was like, all right.
And
I'll stop that shit.
There's a lot of podcasts that I watch where I know that the hosts drink, party, do drugs, whatever. And then when I watch them on the podcast, they seem like they're bringing their A game, that they're not, showing up in an inebriated state. Lush, on the other hand, is showing up with a big plastic bag full of buzz balls from the liquor store. And he's also telling us a story, like as if we're supposed to be super excited by it, that 7 o'clock in the morning, he was fighting somebody in his neighborhood. Who knows what he's doing
You're 50.
out there. But this is not cool. We're not impressed by this. And we would, I think, appreciate a different level of maturity.
I
going
love
forward.
you, Lush, bro. But I
was a
told you
tad
when you
bit
came
impressed
in
with
here,
the
bro,
fighting story.
that you was
I
doing
wasn't
bullshit.
personally.
Hey, so
No, that he
said he woke up. He said, "Bitch, where's my teeth?" That is crazy.
He said that to his girl?
You was there. Remember, he said he woke up like, "Bitch, where's my teeth?"
Oh, man.
You remember?
Wait,
Where
he
my
got his
teeth
teeth knocked out, or he just...
I guess she stole them or took
He
them.
can
out.
remove them?
Man, we was.
I don't think
Oh, so his
teeth is
girl's back.
removable.
So he's misbehaving
No,
while his
he
girl's
was
around.
telling us a story on New Year's. Remember?
I don't remember. I don't know about maybe I was...
Lush teeth is fake?
I don't think you can take them out.
Really,
No,
They're
he can
fake,
take it out?
but I don't think you can
They're
take
like
them out.
veneers,
no,
right?
he said it
You
on
can't take them
camera
out.
like a week and a half ago. Adam was right here.
If he had an incident where his teeth fell out on camera, that would be amazing.
when you came back off of vacation
Oh.
and he was talking about his New Year's and how New Year's went, and he woke up like, "Bitch, where my teeth at?"
That's crazy.
Like, if Flacco became a heroin addict, I feel like we would have to also step in and be like, listen, you got to shape up. You can't just be on the podcast with a needle hanging out of your arm. I think at a certain point, we got to request an additional level of respect on the pod.
As a grown man, you should be able to check yourself, bro. You should be able to check yourself. Like I said, for me, how I did, nigga, how I see other people do, you should be able to, you know what I'm saying? But I get it, though, bro. Fighting addiction hard is a bitch. Like hard, bro, hard. And y'all gotta know, like I always say, I've known Lush, bro, since I was like 10. Man, y'all don't even know, bro. This is light Lush. Nigga, I'm trying to tell y'all. I used to be to the point where you could see Lush jaw muscles clenching, nigga, cause he was off that shit, nigga, while he hosting battles. Like, nigga, my pops used to tap me and point at the nigga and be like, that's who you don't want to be like, type shit. You feel me? Like, he'll be like, yeah, like he amazing at what he do, but he'd be like, pay attention to him. Like, I remember the first time, like, we was at a battle, I'm like 11, 12, and it's him and another dude named Melathion. They host battles, they fire, right? But my pop, the nigga got like a Gucci robe wrapped around him, Lush. Gucci robe wrapped around him, some high top Gucci sneakers, some tight ass pants, a V-neck. Nigga, he over there, nigga busting. Then nigga like the Hitler video, where the nigga was like, I'm talking about he busting.
That clip of Justin Bieber at his birthday party?
Busting, nigga.
No, a Sexy Red birthday party. He's like,
he busting, nigga. That's how I know Lush. You feel me? My pops tap me, point that shit out. Like, son, he used to always do shit like that when I'm a kid, young. He like, so you see him? You feel me? I don't even catch you. Like, look at his jaw. The nigga over there, clenching on this shit. So y'all haven't seen, you feel me? This is really light Lush. You know what I'm saying? It gets a lot worse.
To be real, like, yeah, because, okay, Lush's first tenure at No Jumper, he was sober. And then this recent arc has been more of him, you know, it's like had times where he seemed like he was like really speeding, like he was on Adderall or some shit. But for the most part, he's been like kind of tame on here, even though I know he's not sober fully. But the version of him that we've seen for the past couple days has definitely been something in the
Tuesday,
totally
he was
up.
late.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
I didn't see it.
And he just looks like, you could tell because he's got sunglasses on. He looks, you know, he looks weirdly skinny. He looks like, you know, kind of just frail.
That's
and just
old Lush.
Yeah.
That's 2010 Lush. That's how I know that nigga skinny, nigga sucked up almost, nigga, and draped in random luxurious designer clothes. He used to be on. I'm not telling y'all. Y'all don't know Lush. He used to have all type of random silk shit, and he busting, nigga, with the same random phrases, but he'll do that off camera when he see you. Yeah, man, you know it's just popping with the little flip-flopping, and I was just not stopping this shit, boy, Lush. And he'll shake your hand and shit. You'll be like, bro, this nigga is off the shit.
Man,
So I tell y'all, bro, Lush up here, this is light Lush, man. Yeah. Bring Lush back. I'm going on strike. God damn it. I'm going on strike till we bring Lush back.
You just want another fade.
So that's flattering though, right? Because you got a truck.
I fuck with Lush.
You got the cake. The cake is crazy.
Listen, I didn't know about the cake. I didn't know about any of this stuff until everything had already been settled and people started letting additional details leak out.
At least we know.
Actually, I think as long as we're here, though, as long as we're pressing people about their drug abuse, let's have a conversation with the man behind the boards, Josh.
Oh, shit.
Josh, get high?
Hey, I was saying you needed help, bro, because I ain't never seen you inebriated. I was like, I think we should help him, because if Josh is off his shit, I think you heard me say, I said, if Josh is fucked up, that's not regular. We should help him.
Drugs?
Okay, I wanted to make a YouTube short out of all of my clips from this. Josh, I got the vibe that he was not going to be happy about that. But so on Friday last week, we did an extremely long music stream. We're probably on here for like 4 hours. So all of a sudden, it's like 6 o'clock. We get off stream. We walk out there. Josh is snoring, like breathing out of his mouth, like just absolutely donezo. And then partially out of concern for his health, but partially out of concern for content, I took a box of Fruit Loops and began to sprinkle them on his head. That didn't do it. So then we did a couple of other things. We took Popeye's biscuits and snuck them into his hood, forming like little, what's her name? Princess Leia type buns on the side of his head. Some were calling it biscuits by Dre. And then we ended up putting the smelling salts to his nose. That didn't do it. We covered his mouth and put the smelling salts to his nose. Somehow that didn't do it, which was really shocking. And then we took, finally what got him to wake up was we took a bottle of water that was frozen and we were holding it against his face.
His face was I'm talking about, look, for the most part, I was like, they got you fucked up. But until that moment, I'm dying laughing. Right at that moment, they put the cold ass water bottle on this nigga face, and Josh looked like he shitted on himself, nigga.
Yeah.
He was like Like, nigga, it was like, nigga, he was a vampire and they threw some holy water on that nigga, bro. It was an amazing face.
Keep in mind, we probably
crazy.
had 10 or 12, maybe 15 people in the office who are all just kind of gathered around, just gawking at this. And I realized how heartless you need to be in order to be a true Glow Gang drencher. Because I was trying to get drench season on him, and I started to I wanted to just dump a whole bottle of water on his head like Chief Keef be doing in all those videos and stuff, but I couldn't really bring myself to do it. We actually woke him up by just sort of dribbling a little bit of water into his mouth, and that ended up eventually causing him to wake up. And I know it was bad because me and Lush then got in my car. Josh was standing up. He went outside. He saw us get in the car. He saw us drive away. 20 minutes later, he texts Lush, "Yo, did y'all leave?" So
because he still was off his shit even when he got up. You could tell by his facial expressions, his mannerisms, how he was carrying himself. He just wasn't there, nigga. That's why I said it. When I seen him sprawled out, I was yelling that shit in here. I'm like, bro, I ain't never seen Josh like that. I don't know. I said, Josh, for the most part, be professional. I'm like, if he sprawled out like that, y'all need to help that nigga.
Oh, okay. We have quick intermission. Quick intermission here. Rosenberg.
What's good, buddy?
Rosenberg, I'm here with we got the FaceTime version going as well. Sure, why not?
Man, we got court in the
Hey, we got Flacco, we got Suspect, we got Munchie B, and we got Josh. And Rosenberg, who also has represented Suspect in the past.
He right now.
Oh, right now.
Yes.
Well, Rosenberg has an update for us about 4 Extras.
Okay, guys, so I appeared on behalf of Rayson Bingham, a.k.a. 4 Extra.
Yep.
And he got arrested on 410, which coincidentally was the hood day. And he's got special term number 38, do not associate with known gang members. Now, the issue for him is he works at a nonprofit called Second Chance.
Did not know that.
Second call.
Part of what they do is outreach to members of the community. So what I did is I had a case conference with the judge. I explained that when Extra was arrested, he was alone, he was in his vehicle, and he was at work in Limerick Park. So when they got him, he wasn't associating with anybody, right? So I told that to the judge. I told the judge, look, he's out there in the community, he's doing well. And then 4 Extra addressed the judge and he said, Your Honor, look, I'm not out there committing crimes, right? I'm working. I got a driver's license. My fiance is 5 months pregnant. It's a high-risk pregnancy. I need to be out. So I tried to get the man 44 days, which would have been credit for time served. The DA and the judge said no. Technically, this is his 10th parole violation. And the last one, he got 125. And so the offer was 130. But I really advocated for my client. We were on an approach. It was just me, the DA, and the judge. We were up there. And the judge said, so I told the judge about the relationship between parole agent Jones and my client, which is very strained, right?
Very adversarial.
He's got a vendetta against Extra. So I told him that, and the judge said, look, you can file a 602 grievance, which, if you remember from state prison, a 115 is a violation of the regulations. A 602 is when you're complaining about the cops or the prison. So he said we should file a 602 and possibly even take up a writ if it's denied. So I told the judge, look, Your Honor, every time I call LA Region 2, they don't answer. And the judge said, you know what? I'm not surprised. And the judge kind of had a low opinion of the parole office, but he doesn't have jurisdiction over them. So that's the bottom line. But Extra definitely told the judge everything that he was doing, and the judge commended him for the good work he's doing. But he also said, you know, you got to follow these parole terms because you're not a free man. You're conditionally released into the community, and that's what being on parole means.
Okay. So have you ever had a client who violated his parole 10 times?
So I've been doing this for 20 years as a lawyer, and I've never seen a COP history like this.
Oh my God, our man really is one of a kind, isn't he? But so okay, how long is he going to be away? A lot of people have been throwing out the June 10th date. Does that seem realistic or no?
So the answer is that would be 60 calendar days.
Okay.
What the bailiff said to Lupe, who much loved Lupe, she was there supporting today. So the bailiff said he should be out in 30 calendar days.
Oh, wow, that's great.
But I mean, I would schedule the fight for August.
Ah, the fight. Okay, I like it.
That's my recommendation.
We're working on a fight for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
That's what the sources told me.
Nice. Wow. Okay, that's good. So in theory, 30 days from now, he could be back on the streets off the back.
That's exactly what the deputy, so he's a sheriff, right?
Okay.
So that was his prediction. He's been in that courtroom for 5 years. And, you know, they do like 40 and 50 cases a day over there.
Wow, that's a lot.
So there's a lot of people that get picked up. But remember, before, I think it was Prop 36, forgive me if I'm wrong, but it used to be you go back to prison for 1 year.
Got it.
No, that was 2012, realignment. That was part of realignment. So now they do the parole violations or PCRS violations in county jail with a lid of 180.
Nice. Okay. Well, do you have an update for us? What's going on with you and Suspect? What charge are you facing? Can we talk about it, or is it better unsaid?
Can I peace out? Because I have to prepare. I've got a murder case at 1:30.
Yo.
But we can case conference because I want to talk to, Barone before we go live.
Damn, my government is crazy, bro. This is a podcast. Nigga, it's Suspect, dog.
Suspect.
What are you doing?
Suspect.
Come on, man. Get right, Rosenberg. Get right.
All right. Hey, good luck with the body. You gonna beat that?
All right, thank you.
Get that nigga way too much money to be doing that
Hey,
bullshit out here.
Moroni is crazy.
He gonna max out.
And he said my shit
They gonna let him
wrong.
go.
I didn't even know that was your government. Damn.
It's not. He said my shit wrong as
Oh.
fuck. It's
Yeah,
not how you
what happened
say
to that
my
fight?
name.
The
What
UFC fighter.
Fuck?
Yo, so that dude, that was never serious because the dude who's in the UFC, like, you're not gonna be able to do a separate fight while
It's not fair.
No, he
realistic-
can't.
They won't sanction that. No, they won't.
Nah.
He has to get out of his UFC contract. if
which he
wants
is
to do
one
that.
step closer to because he got knocked out last time they fought, which was not the thing. But either way,
I'm fighting a gun charge though.
oh, okay, I figured.
So 4Extra said that he wanted to fight like an actual UFC fighter, and he won't get a chance to.
Well, really, the guy was calling him out as this dude SD,
Yeah.
and he said he wanted it. Either
How about they
way,
spar?
that sounds good to me. But I also feel like 4Extras realistically probably should be fighting somebody more like Aaron the Plumber. I think that's who the streets want to see him with.
I think if he will fight the MMA dude, y'all should give the MMA dude restrictions.
Nah,
they can't.
man.
If they're taking each other down and stuff, he is.
That's what I'm saying.
done.
What you mean? Nah, they did that on the TV show The Bully, when you would put a real MMA fighter in there and they would grab a person off the streets, nigga, and they would say you can't grapple him for like the first 3 minutes, or it's a whole round with only hands. This
But
is
the
a
way they
trained
was popping
fighter.
it though,
Like,
right?
it
They
don't
was
matter,
like, bro, I'm gonna
Like,
knock
he's a
him out
trained
in 10
fighter.
seconds.
You gotta give
Come
him
on, nah, man,
regulations,
we want to
bro.
see
Now
that.
the UFC fighter should only be able to go from the shoulders because if he choke him out or kick him, it's over.
He shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, if he
shouldn't
could
be able to
take
use
him
his
down,
speed.
he's going to choke him out, and it's going to be like think about Forrest's market value. It's like
That's
you
gonna fuck
should
his whole
fight
stock
people
up.
that are on your level and not somebody who literally trains to beat people's asses for a living.
I told y'all this though, and he was popping it though. Remember, he said, "Bro, 5 seconds, I'll knock him out." So I'm saying, listen, I believe in 4Extra.
You should be able to go.
But that's some gangbanger shit that,
so-
like, a
so-
gang member is, like, not allowed to ever acknowledge that anybody could beat them up. But once we start talking about professional fighters, I feel like you need to have a little bit more humility. Either way, like, 4Extra is coming in and going up against somebody who is probably going to win / is a very, very good match for him at the very least. I don't think that's a good idea. You got to start out with people who are more on your level.
It sounds like you are protecting the investment.
Exactly. And it's not even really
Because
like
you
my
understand-
investment. I'm just looking out for him. Yeah.
Right? Because, if your market stock is up here because people think that, you are, like, indestructible.
As a fighter, as soon as you take a L, your stock
Oh.
goes down a lot. The amount of money that people are willing to
I
pay
ain't
you
trying to hear
goes
no
down
more
a lot.
podcasting after that, bro. I'll be real. Listen, for most people is once the defeat happens, once we actually see the squabble, it's kind of hard to really go back to listening to the podcast where you know, like we're saying, yo,
Unless
I'm
you're knocking nigga out immediately.
Yeah, like
you feel me?
Flacco, you want to see 4 extras get fucked up?
No,
because that what's his name? SD.
Yeah.
He got a skill set.
Come
He could be barefoot and kick you and knock you out.
Oh man, 4 extras definitely don't know how to check a leg kick. That's for starters.
That's why I say, bro, with this train fighter shit, nigga, if you think that you're gonna approach this fight with these weapons that you have learned, then you should by all means somebody. You shouldn't be mad when a nigga approach you with weapons that he got. Cause you want to grab a nigga all up in the parking lot and choke a nigga all on the ground and shit, bro. All that is out.
Sounds like a Brandon diss.
How many times? No, I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
All that is out. You feel me? Because I already told his bitch ass know what's up. I don't need to do no more dissing. Nigga, niggas know, bro. In the streets, fool, as soon as you get the grabbing and kicking and all that, niggas liable to pack you out. Nigga, as soon as you get the wrestling and niggas be like, nah, hold on, munchie. You know. As soon as a nigga, how many times when niggas go to the back and nigga think he finna nigga jump the kick this nigga or grab this nigga, he liable to get his ass whooped immediately. Nigga, you think you finna kick a nigga and grab? Hell no.
All right, but the reason why the 4 extras fight is so exciting to people is because of the fact that we've never seen him really even like acknowledge being a human being, like ever. Like he talks about winning 10 fades back to back. He talks about all this shit that is like really just, you know, if he gets whooped on camera or even takes an L, it's going to change the whole dynamic because he's going to have to come on the podcast and be real and be honest. Like he might be one of the toughest dudes in the jail, but when you come down and you start, like somebody like Aaron the Plumber, like I've watched a bunch of videos of him, like he definitely seems like he's got that knockout power.
Nah.
No, I've literally seen him knock people out. Like,
yeah, but that okay. When you take these dudes, right, who are, for example, Aaron the Plumber,
fight,
right? So again, let's say, for example, in Aaron the Plumber, right, or let's say like 4 extra. Now, again, I box every Tuesday and Thursday at the International Sports Union, like 5 minutes down the block.
You're always talking about a made-up workout routine.
Like, bro,
yeah, I go.
How you box every Tuesday and we ain't seen a shape up,
a video of Marcus Johnson.
You always are like, oh yeah, me and P Nice, we box 4 hours every week. You know,
my trainer is Marcus Johnson. Literally,
I'm just saying, we can't tell, bro.
No, but okay.
When my nigga Adam went on that diet, we could fucking tell.
No,
when Josh popped up looking
fighting.
different, we could fucking tell. Nigga, you
sure.
be looking the same, nigga.
So
but I don't fight. No, but though, I'm saying it right. Again, when you see Aaron the Plumber fight, you could tell by how he throw a punch that he not really like you put him in like a celebrity boxing match, it's probably gonna be bad. You feel me?
So who you got your money on?
Who?
4 extras or Aaron the Plumber if they was to get it in? Who you got your money on?
I've never seen 4 extra throw a punch. I heard that he's like a grappler.
Okay, but like they got boxing gloves on.
Yeah.
Who you got your money on?
Man, I don't know because I've never seen 4 extra fight.
Come on, man. It's called gambling.
Our podcast is all about having strong opinions.
Right.
Don't
be scared because he's getting out in a month.
No, it's because I've never seen him fight and I've seen Aaron the Plumber fight that I would say, okay, hopefully 4 extra knows how to throw a punch. We ain't this, okay?
Man, you tap dancing, bro.
What?
That's what he always
do. Again, so hopefully 4 extra knows how to throw a punch. So I would hope that 4 extra would be a better puncher.
All right, Adam,
he brings his tap shoes every podcast.
Okay, 4 extras is my boy, so I'm gotta lean in his direction a little bit. But that being said, I think that would be a very, very good fight, and I could easily see Aaron the Plumber having his way with him. They both done a lot of prison time. They both had a lot of time to beat up on each other or to beat up on other people and everything like that. I have seen Aaron the Plumber, who clearly has a love of fades. I've seen him putting in work, even being willing to fight random fans off the street. So to me, I look at both of them. I feel like they're probably similar size-wise. They both have big-ass muscle. I feel like Aaron the Plumber is more brolic than 4 extra, though.
Aaron the Plumber game bang?
Is he?
Yeah.
Nah, he's from Stockton.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That make a big difference when you in jail with how many fades and how many fights you have. Because if a nigga gangbang and he not turning down fades, he finna fight very often.
I feel like Aaron the Plumber is from a hood, but he just doesn't discuss it anymore. And I think he tried to kind of leave a lot of that stuff in the past when he got out this most recent time.
I'm not mad at that.
Hood, I think.
I'm not mad at that because that make a big difference, bro. Because you could go through, you gonna have to fight in jail or in prison, but if you don't gangbang, you can minimize a lot of your fighting. You can fight to defend yourself as a man. You know what I'm saying?
Together?
But like you not or some race shit. But it ain't like nigga, from what I've heard from my peoples who done went to the pen, for the most part, bro, if you don't gangbang, especially if you in some religious shit, like some Muslim shit or some shit, if it's some race war shit or some shit like that, then you gonna participate. But for the most part, nigga, and if you in the county, you're not just getting off your bunk like, nigga, I need that. Like, you don't gangbang.
If that fade do happen with Aaron the Plumber and 4 extras, I want to bet somebody that's gonna pay up though. I want to bet 1,000 on Aaron the Plumber.
Everybody in LA gonna be tuned into that shit.
Yeah,
if that actually happens, oh man, everybody gonna be so invested in it. It's gonna be crazy.
Pay up though, bro.
Yeah, don't bet against something that you can't trust.
Yeah, don't bet against like a.
I got like 200 on 4 extras.
2?
I got 200.
I want to bet 1,000.
I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I might have to put some real
I
money
ain't doing
on
that.
that.
I gotta see both these niggas fight first for me to do that. You feel me? But I got 200 on 4 extras.
Epic battle incoming.
I got a little light.
Anyway, all right. So to return to the other thing, Josh, explain yourself. What happened? Why were you dozing?
What did Lush give you?
It wasn't Lush.
It wasn't Lush.
Lush Bill Cosby though.
Oh, it wasn't Lush.
No, honestly, I had not slept in probably a day or so. I was going off very little sleep.
What are you doing that you're not sleeping for a day?
Shit, working here.
I mean, there's a lot of things happening in my life that had prevented me from sleeping.
Girls.
No.
What else?
You literally know what else.
No, I don't.
Kids you know what's working here? In my life has been going on in my life over the last year. Things that I don't talk about.
Yeah, you've been getting divorced for like a year.
Yes.
But why would that cause you to not sleep all night? You got to be like filling out divorce papers all night.
Divorce to keep you up at night.
No, you're not trying to get her back.
No.
You said it's definitely not that. But I mean, divorce is something serious, bro. I feel like Adam be detached from a lot of
this
shit.
This is not necessarily something I was like wanting to talk about here, but like, yo, there's like a real different type of change in mentality when you go from like having your kids every day to getting them half the week. Not having them in the house type shit definitely fucks you up.
So you're gooning.
I know exactly how
you had to goon
feel.
all night.
I know exactly how you feel, bro. I know exactly how you feel. Being able to wake up and see your kids every day, talk to them, just little small shit that you don't notice until you wake up and the house is quiet as fuck, and that shit will bother you.
Only that, I happen to be in like a new house now. It's a completely new setup, and yeah, sleep has been pretty fucking hard.
Or you losing half your stuff too, or no?
I mean, that's a divorce.
Yeah. No, but
comes with that.
She's richer than you're taking half of her shit.
Understand how Josh feels, bro. The kids will really do it.
So yes, I had not been sleeping, and I had taken an edible earlier in the day that I don't typically take. So I had something in my system that I don't usually have. I might have taken another one of them a little bit later.
You took 2 of them?
Yes.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
He was off the shit.
So,
and then I definitely had taken a dab and passed the fuck out.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's intense. Because that really must have done a number on you, because you watched us drive away, and you texted Lush 20 minutes later, and you were not aware that we had left.
I'll be real. I was up for like another 30, like there was 30 minutes after you guys woke me up that I don't remember.
You looked like you were probably in the state of not remembering.
Discombobulated as fuck.
Blacked out.
Completely detached.
He for sure looked discombobulated. Even when he woke up, he didn't look like he was in his body yet. He looked like somebody who literally had just woke up. And you know when somebody wake up and they groggy and you talking to him and they there but they not. He was on that time, but it was.
And
like
he was supposed to drive to Long Beach.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to drive them to Long Beach. Like it was a big fuck up. Like I did not anticipate being in that state. I had the plans for later that day to bring you guys to the Long Beach podcast. Like,
so let's drove your car.
I fucked up.
I drove. But either way,
it was bad. And that was, again, like I used that as a wake-up call of like, yo, you need to get your shit together, that you cannot be acting like this.
Health is wealth. Because you were it took you a long time to get home. And I did see screenshots of your communication with a certain somebody, and it was like reading, it was like a look into Lush's mind. It felt like you were not at all in a good state of mind.
No, I was just trying to get back home. And
couldn't follow the GPS.
While driving, which I don't recommend anybody do, and I was not texting probably very coherently in that moment either. But yeah, it was bad.
Understandable.
That's crazy because
a little moment. It was embarrassing as fuck too.
I have taken that I took that same candy.
Huh.
It is a mix of MDMA and mushrooms. We were given it by a mutual friend. This is not something I forced upon Josh or Lush, who also took
No,
it.
I willingly took that and took the other one too.
I was chilling, but I also only took one. I couldn't imagine that 2 would do a number on you.
Especially when you don't do shit like that. For sure.
Hold on, you said got
That's why
MDMA
I
in
didn't
it?
fuck around.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of MDMA.
Like
Like Molly.
Uh-huh.
Yup.
That's why I don't fuck around.
Wait, in the candy?
Why did it put you to sleep then?
Dude, I don't know.
Hey, he had a long day.
If you're that tired, I can imagine it having that effect on you.
Yeah,
Where that
we
candy
might be
at?
going on like 2
We could get you some. It's a great time.
And
Got something-
how you
got
get
some
it in
good-
candy?
Earlier in the day, I felt great. I felt really good off it, which is why I took the second one.
I want
Didn't it have
to.
shrooms in it too?
Yeah, it's shrooms and
Shrooms and
MDMA together, which is
Yeah.
so funny to me
Shrooms
because
and Molly. That's what it did at the shrooms.
back in the day, like 10 years ago or whatever, we used to take Molly and we used to take mushrooms, but we would take so much and just freak the fuck out and lose our minds. And now you got these candies that are dosed with like minimal doses, so you can do it, get a little fun feeling, but not like completely bug out and lose your mind. Which was, I don't know, man. It's crazy how much that shit has
You be a
progressed.
responsible dolphin.
Exactly. Well,
Trying.
For real, like you try to.
I ain't do that shit. I seen them niggas do. I'm like, I'm good on
I
that
want to try
shit.
it though, but that seemed like a weird mixture though.
I got one
Shrooms
for
and
you.
the MD.
For sure.
I got one for you, but I want you to stick around so we can watch what happens to you.
This nigga treat niggas like an experiment. Nigga wanna get this and
No, I
just
got a high
wait
tolerance,
and see
though.
what happens.
24-hour stream.
I did it on stream the other day.
Uh.
I did it on stream by myself while did a 6-hour stream, and at one point Whack called in and was just yelling and shit, and I'm just sitting there feeling good as fuck. And just like, oh man, what is this? And there's like 5% of the chat was like, oh my god, look at Adam busting off that shit. Like,
Oh my.
a very little chunk of the
That's
chat.
hilarious.
That the
bro.
shame when he called and then girl was calling.
Yeah, they were calling back and forth. My phone is blowing up with the one tap. Which, by the way, I do think we should probably call this into attention. Look, Loose Cannon calls out Wax BS. Apparently, Loose is getting more and more fed up with Whack. Like they had just had their friendship blow up when Loose got arrested on the Fed charges, and apparently Loose is really not feeling him. I also listened to Brick's phone call that he called in, and that was
put
pretty.
them allegations on Brick talking about you got caught with a transmission.
Exactly. That's why I kind of am looking at Loose like, man, I don't know if I can really trust
bullshit,
you.
Man.
Yeah, exactly,
He been
right?
saying bullshit,
I'm waiting on the
bro.
song with Drake.
Come on.
And the production for Nas. All right, here we go. Loose Cannon calls
All
out Whack.
rights to the contents posting owns you.
Talk this call. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, baby.
Hey, tell the guard that Kenan want to holler at him. You get what I'm saying? The black dude. Hello?
Oh, hey.
Hello, what's up?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. What you was doing?
Okay.
Huh?
I was just making sure. I heard you say something about the guard in Holland, so I had to make sure.
Oh, yeah. No, we good.
Okay. Yeah, just gave Callie a bath, so I'm just here getting him ready. He talking up a storm.
Yeah. Okay. How everything else going?
Everything, honey. Everything is everything. You know,
Yeah.
taking care of the businesses and whatnot.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We online right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure tomorrow is vicious.
Honey.
You know what I'm saying?
Vicious.
Why? Why do you want why? Just tell me why.
No, because at the end of the day, is like, you know, doing some buster activities when you literally wait until, like, if you harbor some feelings because you going broke and that diaper company is not working for you, like, bro, we don't ask him to make money for us. I make money for him. Not one play he brought for me that I made money off of. I paid him. You get what I'm saying? Like, Cuz don't make no money like that. He be on Clubhouse and everything, gossiping for free.
Oh my goodness!
But at the end of the day, is he gonna have to stand on everything that he say, and I'm gonna get on his chin. He wanna call out and say something about your brother. I'm your husband. Say something about me. You ain't like that, bro. All those goofballs is not like that. They soft.
Honey, I thought you wanted to dead all the internet stuff. Now you want to
All
really
this is
start
going
this
to be
war?
used at trial.
No, because at the end of the day,
Everything.
enough is enough. You get what I'm saying? I talked to him. He said, "Oh, nephew, you know it's not like that. I don't let it go and all the goofy stuff like that because I'm questioning you about why people are showing me paperwork in here about CS2 back, the person that was on your case." So when I'm saying that, now you want to try to defame my name or anything like that because you're not like that. You know I'm questioning you about certain things. You want to lie. Bro,
Honey.
We've
go
heard
to
enough.
Discovery.
That good?
Hey, I don't like when niggas fall out with niggas and all of a sudden now you want to get this CS2 back thing been a thing for a minute, but now you talking about why you bringing it up now?
Right, because you being new when you was fucking with him.
I don't like that shit, bro.
That make you
be
a
that
yee.
fake shit. And I ain't a fan of whack, but bro, you been hearing the CS2 back shit for 2 years and like everybody else, but now.
But like that shit kind of fake though.
That's yeeness.
I mean, that's a whole different discussion whether people believe it's real or not.
Yeah.
But you've been hearing it though.
Bro, look, bro. Free everybody, and I don't like seeing niggas in jail. But Adam, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. You probably never gonna see this nigga again in your life.
Loose or Brick? Loose.
You probably never.
You think
gonna
it's
see
that
this
bad?
nigga
You think he's
again
gonna
in your
do
life.
10+ years?
It's not even just how he talks. You never gonna see this nigga again in your life, bro. He is digging himself in a fucking hole every time he get on the phone.
But what I agree that it's a bad idea for him to be talking all crazy
this
on
shit
camera.
goes
But
to
what
trial,
are they really gonna do with like what he just said there? He's just calling
Man.
Whack a liar.
Look, all I'm saying is I'm not using this exact per instance.
Right.
This is just the shit that we're hearing.
Yeah.
And he's talking like this. Imagine the shit when he just calling her and it's not live. Nigga, I guarantee you they're gonna use all this shit. And if it go to trial, bro, all it takes is for them people sitting behind that stand to think that you a menace and they gonna paint you as one and they start hearing these stupid ass phone calls, nigga. They gonna fucking hit the gavel on your ass hard and they will cook you. And you're gonna do what, 90% of that time? Am I tripping, Munchie?
But he not going nowhere, period, because he still got time to do in the state.
He's getting
He got to do like for sure 4 years.
Yeah,
for that
got 4
IE.
years to do because of the ex-wife shit.
Yeah, he whooped her
Wait,
out.
he got a case for beating on his girl?
Well, like it's like he pled guilty, I think, and he got like a suspended sentence, but then I think he violated the probation.
So he was on a suspended sentence posting videos of him viciously pistol whipping and beating the dog shit out of somebody in the alley at No Jumper.
According to the ex-wife, who have shown paperwork. So,
bruh.
Hey, but the thing is, that's I'm like, I want the Sharice girl to shut up because any dude in their right mind don't want that girl arguing with no dudes, right?
For sure.
I ain't no bully, but I could really like, my tongue is my guy can run circles around her because he beat the brakes off of her.
How
you know that?
Nah, how you know that, bro?
Yeah, I'm everywhere like air. Look. First of all,
like air.
He had a case on her and her mama.
Who?
He had assault on her mama because he shoved the mama while he was whipping her out and begged the mama not to press charges.
On Sharice?
Yeah, and even before she went to drinks with Jinx, they had to cancel because she got whooped out. And then when they did go, that's why she had them shades on.
Well, nah.
Man, that's all like, Sharice, stop playing with that dirty ass water if I really get on you, bro. Chocolate chip water.
It was a bath bomb.
Come on, man. I was with a female yesterday. I said, have you ever heard of chocolate chip water? She's like, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, me neither. Me neither.
No,
She said, what's that? The whipped cream? Was no whipped cream in that water. Okay. I was hoping it's a reflection of painting on the wall or something.
Seeing him make false allegations about Brick really like makes me less inclined to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Well,
to
how
be
do you know
totally
it's
real.
false though?
That Brick was fucking a trans person? I mean, based on what?
Again, we think
Facts. Based on what?
Yeah, based on what?
Again, I hope that it's false, or I would think it's false because I know Brick. But you can't say, "Oh, seeing him definitively made fake statements when you don't know you wasn't in a jail." Feel me? And and like he brought up some dudes. Again, I don't know these dudes. I don't want to disrespect them, but it feels like he found a new posse to kind of like, just co-sign the lies as well.
I feel like if that is true,
yeah,
accusing somebody of that is like accusing somebody of cinching, where you got to come with some evidence. You got to come with some paperwork. We need to see a picture of
Like
you.
how they did Lil J.
Yeah, you and your little Gracie Jane. We got to see it. I don't really
a lack
want
of
to.
evidence, though, is just a lack of evidence.
Lack
It's
of
not-
evidence proves
means that
innocence in a court of law, nigga.
So you're telling me that Loose Cannon, since he's been locked up, somehow came into the knowledge that Brick has sex with trans people while they're both in prison, where there are no trans people, I would assume.
I ain't gonna say it ain't none.
Nah, there's something there.
Really? Okay.
You know, they got
It's the
gay
feds.
people everywhere. They go to jail too.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, if Brick is getting some trans bussy while he's in there, shit.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't
He
believe
too
it.
popular, bro. He know that to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but I do think though that Loose Cannon doing this is a mistake because y'all can't really win the internet game with Whack 100. Whack 100, for the most part, to me, has mastered this internet game so much. And like Whack has the same understanding of human beings that I think like people like Sigmund Freud has, right? Like Whack has an extreme understanding of human beings in general, to where when you take that understanding plus your knowledge of the internet, a lot of the things that we seen like Luce do in terms of like how Luce sort of like got like his internet fame and like how he got next to.
But he got all his internet fame through Whack. Let's be real.
From lying.
Yeah, and Luce learned a lot of like the tricks on how to like ingratiate yourself with like certain people, on how to get next to certain people. He learned a lot of his internet stuff from Whack, right? Like he learned how to kind of like work the internet from Whack. So you can't really go to war with somebody who essentially knows all your tricks plus has additional tricks. You feel me? So I just say, bro, if I'm them, bro, I'll just leave Whack alone, bro. Whack is not somebody you want to beef with on the internet.
But they spend a lot of time around each other, so they know each other's secrets and shit. So they go get just blasting each other.
I mean, really, Whack, like,
That's the worst enemy to have.
Whack saw Loose Cannon, realized that he had all this information about Big U, so then he weaponized him, used him, brought him on the podcast, had him air out Big U and also himself in the process.
Facts.
And then right at the perfect moment when Whack no longer had any use for Loose Cannon, he separated himself. Boom. Next day, Fed case.
Expendable. Bro, he's a compulsive liar, bro. I don't think he even knew Nipsey like that. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Loose Cannon.
I don't think so.
You just related to the baby mama. That's it. You don't even know that dude like that.
I want to shoot him the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, for sure it seems like Loose has a very strained relationship with the truth.
Nigga be out here lying his ass off.
Yeah.
Damn.
He said he got shot 10 times. Even the story he getting shot on Slauson, that shit sound.
But
I can't even say Tubi-ish. It was worse than that.
But that's one thing I got from watching the interview with Gigi, his former wife, is that, you know, like he would tell her a crazy story like, oh, I got shot 10 times, and then he would just switch it up, be like, no, I said I got shot at 10 times, like to explain why he didn't have any injuries. Which, I mean, at a certain point when his brother and his former baby mama / wife both have like very similar descriptions of him having this strained relationship with the truth, it becomes very hard to shoot him bail. Right.
But the brother is that too, though. Like the brother is Loose Cannon times 10.
No.
It's scamming, yeah.
Yeah, he's a con artist. His brother,
Yeah, like-
how do you have a fake law firm?
Adam, now the brother's worse.
His brother
Oh,
is
shit.
real sophisticated. A fake law firm? How do you pull something like that off?
That's crazy.
Maybe it's genetic. Just lie your ass off.
And they talk the same, though. Like they have the same slur.
Nah, he
It's how your ass
talk
brought
a little
up.
faster though.
Oh, yeah, his brother?
But see, Loose Cannon said he think he 50 Cent. He said he got shot right here. It hit a nerve, and that's why he talk like that.
But okay, so last night I didn't see it,
That's
but
insane.
Academics had Gigi, his ex-wife, on the podcast last night. I didn't see it, but I've been standoffish about doing content with Gigi because of the fact that like me and Luce are cool, and I don't necessarily want to just be shitting on him as soon as he gets locked up. But like Ack for sure is not going to shoot him that bail. So
Well, what's the purpose of a GG interview, though? Like to expose Loose Cannon? And that's where...
yeah, to me, Alex Alonso already did an interview with her. It's kind of like, what else do we need to really talk about? But I guess now that he's locked up, maybe there's additional layers that could be.
The goal isn't to interview
That's
Gigi
fucked up.
about her life, and we're not interested in her story, her life, and it's just, come and expose Loose Cannon. That's a little nasty if you never had issues with Loose Cannon before you went to
Why
jail.
would you want to interview GBO, bro? That's what I'm saying. You
Who?
asking them type of questions. It's crazy.
No, yeah, that's foul.
Well, I did tell him that I can't do it because he hasn't made it right with Adam, so I have turned that down. Yeah.
You might as well just interview Lil Nas X instead.
You feel me? Nah, man.
Interviewing Gaston is insane. He should.
Hey, Gaston the gangster, bro. Y'all gonna stop playing with Gaston,
That's
man.
like
Feel me?
Hitler.
He don't do nothing.
He got no
He
skill
shot
set.
somebody
Yeah,
on
what does he
live,
do
man. That nigga
besides
gangster,
harass
man.
people?
Shoot at somebody ain't nothing. What
Nothing.
was that?
He shot somebody on live,
Did
bro.
he? I thought he got shot at.
Ain't nobody get hit.
He popped at a nigga.
On
He
live.
popped one time
No, that's
Hop in
not
his
bad.
car,
at a
killed
door,
out.
and he never got out the car. He drove past.
Oh, man.
He was driving, popped, continued. I just watched it live.
So he did 75 miles down the street. busting out the window.
It was
With 12
fast
blocks
too.
at
He
him.
shot one time. He was speeding. He did pop, and he kept
I
going.
was easily impressed. You,
Very.
Flacco.
Bro,
Very.
listen,
Pull that
bro.
motherfucker out and use it. And
He's
terrified.
driving the vehicle, right, with one hand, took both hands off the vehicle, driving with only his legs with twin Glocks.
That's not
Bop,
what-
bop. I said, nah, I didn't think it cold.
So now.
I'll put it in perspective though. There's a person I could think of who would be a okay interview, okay person I have on the podcast. They went to somebody in here's crib and posted pictures and shit. I can't fuck with somebody if they're gonna do something like that to people that I'm cool with. So
Cool.
I don't even want to get into it. I don't even want to name the person in this room that has had this happen to him.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I can't fuck with you at all if you're out here trying to dox and basically like create a situation in which my co-hosts, friends, partners in the business, etc., are gonna feel unsafe in their own home because you're out here trying to do shit for clout.
If we're talking
that to
about-
me is a big red line. I could fuck with you if you straight up have beef with somebody that I don't fuck with and you guys want to kill each other. That's cool.
Shit,
But if you're using the tactics of using your online platform, which I would then be promoting by having you on the podcast, to basically dox people, that's the big red line that I feel like we
Wait, but if we're
Sassy
talking-
Badass went on Kevin
Yeah.
Capone and think he said my address.
Oh, for real? I didn't know that. That's not good.
And that person doxed you too, right?
For sure.
Well, okay, but okay. So if they ain't do that to Adam, would you still fuck with them after they attempted to dox your name, your social, your shit like
No,
that?
because they went to fucking Draco's grave. They went to, all these
He did
famous
the Nipsey
nighthood
shit. He did
crazy
he did
shit.
The Nipsey shit, bro. That shit was just.
And
so
if y'all were real
disrespectful.
ops, it would be one thing, but you're just doing some clout
Literally.
shit.
You're
Which
just
I really
a random
don't.
nigga.
Wait, who did that?
Nigga, Gaston.
No, I'm talking about the guy that he said went to somebody crib in here.
No, he was just saying a different instance of me
Okay.
beef. This nigga
Yeah.
is so he's smart but slow as hell. How that shit just completely went over your head.
Yeah.
No, he's saying how he brought he's saying he brought Snow up here and I beef with him. That's literally what he said, and you just completely went over your head.
And if you bring somebody on the podcast that has like really done the most disrespectful shit to like a whole shitload of the most feared / respected streets in LA, then I really feel like that's like that's a line that I personally don't want to cross.
Wait, okay, but what's the difference between like the regular gang dudes just dissing and disrespecting each other? Why is it the certain gang members are more important than other gang members? That's
He's
what
not
I
a
don't
gang
understand.
Yo, not a gang
He's
member.
not a gang
He said
member.
hater Rav. That's not a
No,
real
not that. No.
He didn't
Sorry.
say that. He just
No,
he
he's
literally said
saying-
I'm not gonna do him because he's not a game member. It would be different. He said it. I don't know if you was listening.
Look.
He said it would be different if he had real ops. If he was really in the streets, if he really had beef with these people. He just woke up, grabbed the camera, and went outside. That's not the same. That's not
He's
favoring.
a turned up non-affiliate.
No, he's not.
He's
No,
a turned up
Hey.
non-affiliate.
No, he's not.
Again, bro.
My boy.
He's not me.
I don't want to
slapped
say the
shit out of
equivalent, bro, but like, bro,
No, he's not.
We've seen turned up non-affiliates that we love before, and we ain't never
He's not
said,
a turned
"Hey,
up
bro, I can't fuck with this turned up non-affiliate who done dissed the entire city too." So I'm saying, "Hey, bro,
not a turned up.
A turned up non-affiliate is somebody who's with the bullshit that don't gang bang. That
Fact.
don't wake up just.
your
trying to
GPO
go
is
to
turned
somebody's
up,
grave.
and,
he's not.
and he don't game bang."
He's not with the
What's some
bullshit.
turned up shit he ever
He
did?
shot somebody on live, Adam. That's
No, he
turned
did
up.
not. No, he did not.
That ain't,
No.
what's turn? Is it?
He
stupid?
did
Was
shoot
that
at a
stupid
nigga
or
on-
I know what video you're talking about. Nobody got shot in that
Nobody
clip.
No,
shot.
shot at. I say he shot at somebody.
And that's not hard to do. Bro, growing up, my pops always told me,
Yeah.
beware of the scariest niggas in the hood because he'll shoot you first.
Yeah.
The scariest nigga
Yeah.
who don't want to do nothing and he got a gun, he's going to shoot you before
But that's a lot
anybody.
more than I've seen from these like LA gangster podcasters, right? Who come on here and tell us
you don't know 'em, 'cause how you gonna-
Facts. You don't know.
look.
Just because you don't
know
hear
what they
about it on
do.
the internet, you don't know what these niggas is doing, bro.
Right.
Because you probably wouldn't want to sit next to me if you actually knew, you feel me, the type of things that I've been involved with over my life.
King
you
Pills
don't know
came on-
what happened when niggas don't put it on
King Pills.
Instagram.
But I did that. I did that to Munchie. I try to say, hey, Munchie, like people saying that you're this kind of guy, you're this kind of guy. You don't say shit. I don't know why, because you don't.
No, but okay,
If
but
it's
his
not
stuff
on the
is documented.
internet-
That makes me believe it more.
That's the
That
problem.
he's probably
with
got some
people
kind of
nowadays
reputation, you know?
is if they don't see it, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm cool with that. If you think I'm a bitch ass nigga who be acting and I just only fight girls, that's fine with me.
But Munchie got to, though.
Like, please think that. You know what I'm saying? And the same with everybody. People think that if it's not on camera, that's how these dumb niggas record everything and end up getting 50 years. Because they feel like if they don't record it, it didn't happen, and they got to prove it's so fucking bad and just record everything. Man, the shit, I don't even be putting shit on my story, nigga. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
we're
be
talking
smart,
about,
bro.
again, dudes coming up here, extremely cloud chase. Bro, King Pills came over here and told like so many lies that it became like, bro, that it became outrageous, and we had no problem with that.
Hey, let me tell you something. Lying and
gang
trolling is
bang, though.
different. He trying to entertain y'all. But
No,
some
he
of
was
the stories-
lying, bro.
He funny.
No, trolling. He know that y'all know what's lies and not. You know what I'm saying? He don't think he convincing nobody and then. But some of the stories is true.
You fuck sister?
No, that's trolling.
That's what I'm saying. No, he lying. No, that's not trolling.
But she's
bro.
not even from out
He
here,
was
right?
lying, bro.
No, when somebody say something and I know he know I'm lying. That's trolling. You know what I'm saying?
No, he was trying to convince
But like
people this
4X's
is his life.
relative, like he really got out with 4X's relative. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know the true story.
Even the Big Sad story. Big Sad talked about it and dissed him, but he didn't deny that he
No, Sad
got
actually
into it with him.
No. Sad came back on live and said, bro, that shit is so bullshit that I didn't feel the need to even respond to that. Right? So I'm saying, again, bro, there's like at least like a dozen lies that we caught him in that it was kind of like, bro.
But still, that's personal. But
SZA grew up in Jersey.
Yeah,
this
come on,
man
bro.
woke up and antagonized people who he didn't know, didn't have no beef with him at all. You antagonizing Draco, you antagonizing Nipsey. After these people have passed away already, you going to random people hoods. Like, bro, that's a different. You like a street boom gang. Like you try, you get what I'm saying? Like you basically boom gang, but you antagonizing gang members instead of store owners. Like nigga, that's some clown shit, bro.
Hey, Flacco, I know people that Pills in Penn with. He was in Folsom with. Like Pill, he kind of off his rocker, but he with the bullshit though.
I heard the same.
And he's acting out for content. Let's be real.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
He knows what he's doing. He came in with his shoes off, with his body oiled up. He's making all this
know
crazy.
what he's
Yeah,
doing.
he's going out of his way to be an entertainer, but at the same
we
time,
can't excuse lying just because it's, hey, bro, he's doing it just to entertain.
I do think the SZA thing was probably like intentional trolling, even though I wasn't really capable of debunking it in the moment. All right, so should we check out these donations and stuff before we get into some topics?
Okay.
I do have to dip out of here in a little schmig of a bit. God damn. Okay. Shout out Talking Trash Podcast. Comparator saying free Lush. I don't know about that.
Free that nigga, man.
Moneybag says, shout out Munchie and Lush, the Scante Warrior. Suspect, you ever perform at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz?
I have.
There we go.
I absolutely have.
Big sus.
SRT Davo said, Adam, if y'all do the Lil CJ Casino interview, ask him about Channel 5 Jub taking his chain and making a diss song wearing it. I don't know about all that.
Channel 5 J Dub.
We can never interview that guy, bro.
We can never interview CJ Casino?
Bro, that's a guy who bro, I'm wishing death upon.
What? Why?
Nigga, he was responsible for a 5-year-old girl. A 5-year-old kid losing her life, bro.
Ain't nobody went to jail for that. That's alleged, man. That's alleged. He putting crimes on niggas and shit. RP my nigga.
Shit like that to me,
RP my nigga Ronnie, because that was my boy. But I'm not.
It's beyond the realm of me even thinking like this is a person that I could even see any type of.
You're not in jail for that.
Value in, feel me?
Yeah, I mean, before Lush got booted for a week, he was smoking on somebody's dead sister, so I mean, shit.
And he hasn't been charged for that game. You can't put that on him.
Yo, new member, shout out Joseph Selvey and JFab. DG said, if somebody comes to my spot and does some sneak thief activities, ain't no coming back. Right. Travis Ford, a dusty, crusty dude for that bozo behavior. Okay, yeah, I didn't appreciate that either. No, me and him, we squashed it. We're on good terms. But BX Ready sent $5, said, dude who antagonized Sus is a boundary pusher who throws rocks and hides his hands.
Facts.
How you don't want violence after being the only one antagonizing it?
Facts.
Oh, shit.
See, people know this, man.
Talking about Brandon?
Yeah,
I wasn't tripping at him. People know this.
Hey. Chris Dunn sent $5, said the UFC fighter that Forex is supposed to fight is from my city and just got arrested on gun and drug charges. What? Like after he got knocked out or beat in the UFC fight, he got picked up on gun and drug charges.
That was street nigga. Come on, they can fight now, right?
Nigga,
Shit. Maybe he's ready to come.
Oh, that's old boy?
Join the set. LBC Confidential said, Baroni, is that Italian? Bro should have stuck with Dodson. This is Dark Brandon in parentheses. Is that really him?
Is that him?
That is him?
Oh, that's Brandy.
That's cute.
That's Bell Black.
Yeah.
Black Belt Brandy.
Okay.
Damn, you
bro.
really want the smoke? All right.
Black Belt Brandon is crazy,
That nigga
man.
giving his money away. LB Confidential. This idiot is comparing physical skills to actual weapons. If you scared to lose a fight, just say that Dawson dude contradicts himself constantly. Bro, I told you, follow me outside, and you proceeded to not move, and now you want to set up a fight for clout because you want attention. Bitch ass nigga, if you really want to fight, just DM me and we can get that out the way. We're not about to make a no jumper spectacle. We're not about to we're not doing clown shows, gang. If you really want to do something, get at me and we can do it accordingly. We're not doing nothing through Adam. We're not doing nothing through Josh. We're not doing none of that. We're not doing none of that, nigga. If you want to get at me, and it won't be nowhere near no jumping.
And then he
You don't need to fight.
He sent another $10. He said, Adam, me and suspect gonna put on gloves and do
Here
this
he
Saturday.
go. See?
In the middle of the no jumper parking lot. Gloves means I can't grab, and we have to go from the shoulder and make a boundary. Let's do it.
Okay.
He want
He's the real
attention.
bitch.
He want attention, bro. He want attention and he want clout. This is since Tariq Nasheed been shitting on you and that's over. Now you've been picking somebody else to leech off and get
tapped
some
into
clout
that?
off, bitch ass nigga. I know what the fuck going on.
Oh,
with this
okay.
weird ass nigga.
Bruh, I'm
weird
impressed
ass
by that,
nigga.
though, because he tapped into the lure.
You've been leeching off niggas for attention.
Oh, he
and
tapped into the
you
lure.
Jumping off that, and now you want to leech for attention. You see me?
Oh, they
I'm not
got you,
Tariq
Brandon.
Nasheed. You pull out your phone across the barrier for me, a nigga knocking you out, nigga.
He
We're not
tapped into the
doing none of
lure,
that
man.
shit, bro. But just all I'm saying, bro, if you want to get at me, there is no Saturday, no jumper parking lot. Be there or be square. What the fuck is this? The Warriors?
Wow,
Get the
that's
fuck
crazy.
out of here, my nigga. He think this shit a movie or something. This a TV show, gang. I already told you, your space for that was when you was sitting right here and I got up and said, follow me outside, nigga. And you didn't move a muscle after you said, you don't want to fight. So there is, I gave you all opportunity and space for that. But if you want to do whatever, hit this phone. You know what Instagram I got, you know my name. Nigga, there is no jumper warehouse Saturday. Get the fuck out of here, you goofball, nigga.
Well, damn.
Sounds
Yo,
stupid.
scroll up again for a second. I just want to read that one. No, one more.
Hit me, and we can link.
Most official RVD said the porn star 7 already whooped Aaron. Yeah, rest in peace to my boy Jay Hefner. I never actually seen the video of the real fight, but he fought Aaron the plumber, the porn star dude who was on for the level Leno.
Yeah.
The no homo, the
Why,
good looking
right?
guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
He got killed. Like
Rest in
'cause
peace,
Aaron
man.
Rest in
was
peace.
swinging like this to him, and he did something that I never seen nobody do to Aaron. So as Aaron was doing this,
He dipped.
and he just
Yeah, jab down the middle.
just jabbed Aaron just straight here.
For real?
Straight down the pipe,
yeah.
bro.
It's called go down the pipe.
Yeah.
Man, I got some good
feel me?
some good dirt about Aaron the plumber, but I got to give Vlad dibs on it because Vlad wants to be the
Oh,
first
really?
person to
That's
talk
fucked
about it. I'll tell you when we get off camera, but
That is fucked up.
He's
Don't tell
fucking
Fly.
around.
Oh no, you put it. Okay, yeah. I think I already heard it.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
John sent $10. Said, Adam, how wild does Jala's legs look in person? Please get him on a diet and ban him from wearing anything underneath 8XL. We want him to be healthy, and that is obese AF. Get jacked, Flacco.
Hey man, shout
I
out
just
to
That
you.
wanna-
boxing not helping you, brother.
But at least I know how to fight now.
Yo, I never been fucked up off of AI like the way I felt when I seen the video.
Oh,
of him
yeah, yeah, that's
making out with
crazy.
Lena. That was kind of wild because it looked
It
like
was
almost
crazy.
exactly like what that would look like.
It look real.
If I was a little bit
did.
more of a jealous dude, I would have really been mad at the AI.
Yeah, right.
Hold on.
You
AI
put that on
removed.
Facebook, they'll believe that shit.
I took a picture of Flacco and Lena like sitting right next to each other. She like kind of like got cute, leaned in against him or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they fucking they used ChatGPT or something, just tell it like, hey, make them kiss.
and they did.
And it looked like a full-blown
it looked a
makeout
little
session.
real.
Hey, y'all gonna get somebody locked up one day.
Hell yeah, it is.
For real.
Hell yeah, it is. Hell yeah.
Yo, no,
Yeah.
crazy though, bro. We've seen here, right? So like
This
we've
nigga like a
seen
bitch.
you.
He treat no jumper like the strip
Yeah,
club.
nah, it's
he
crazy.
giving all his money away.
Shout out to our newest member, Billy
Wonka.
Our newest member, Billy Wonka. But I don't know if you want to read this one. I feel like it's kind of antagonistic for me to keep reading the messages that are basically challenging you to a fight.
Like that's all he just want to say. But like we already
Damn.
told you, follow me.
Another
outside,
one?
brother.
Yeah.
Bring your boy-
Josh don't want me to read that one.
Why? Wait, scroll up.
Oh, you don't want us to read it. There's something about him fucking Gunner.
Oh, really?
Bring your boyfriends. Oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. If y'all want to read a bunch of messages from Brandon, you can go to the donation
bro,
section.
You dick eating, my nigga. Get a
Let's see.
life.
He
I'm
might as well
not about
call
to
in.
let
He
you.
said, "Bring
I'm not about to
Zay."
let you clout leech off me.
I
brother.
ain't
It's
said
over.
nothing up.
Your space opportunity was here. I gave you your time to shine. Go dick suck Tariq Nasheed, brother. If you want to do something with me, you know where my Instagram at, nigga.
Somebody
We can
says,
do whatever
Adam-
you want to do, but we not doing none of this clout show shit. No, we're not doing that.
Yeah, Money Mob Tay sent $10. Said, bet that $1,000, Munchie. 4X are cleaning that boy Aaron up off the back. Free Lush.
That's a freak $1,000. That's how I want somebody seriously that's gonna pay up though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Y'all gotta go through that website.
Interview?
I'll bet you $1,000 on that.
Oh, okay.
All right, there we go.
My money on
What?
4Xs.
I'll bet on 4Xs.
My money on 4Xs.
Oh, come on, man.
I mean, I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
Aaron Plummer got a squabble, but my money.
That
You
is
have
me
money to
being
lose,
like
man.
optimistic. Like
Yeah.
I in reality, I don't know if I would if I wasn't invested on a personal
I think
level.
Forrester got more phase than him.
You
I think he
know
got more
who
phase
though?
than him. Even if he's exaggerating.
Nah.
I'm not saying he is.
I don't think he got no footwork like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't never seen him fight, so I don't know.
nigga
But
like
I
that-
think
Yeah.
he got more
you know,
phase
kinda
than
like
that
knock
nigga
need
for
a
sure.
little bit. So
He's known to grab you, and I heard once he grabs you, it's over with.
Hey, does Aaron not drink or smoke?
Yeah, he don't drink a smoke.
Look at that, two
They both
straight
don't.
edge warriors. That's that's kind of fire.
Facts.
Yeah, he don't drink a smoke, man.
them people that don't drink or smoke be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
because
if
you just raw off life, my nigga.
Yeah.
No cap. You a little nuts.
Yeah.
For sure.
And like Aaron takes away like 4 extra superpowers, right? Which is Aaron has no fear. So like the 4 extra mystique of, oh fuck, I'm about to fight the guy with 20 phase. That's over with, right?
But, okay, them fighting is kind of like a championship match because both of them have a lot to lose. Like their public
Not
perception.
really.
One of them,
they're both known for fades.
they're both known for fades, and we haven't seen either of them take a serious L.
No,
And for Extra's
we
case,
see
we ain't
Aaron
even seen them
lose.
fight at all.
Yeah, we
So
have seen Aaron lose.
Yeah, so
whoever
Aaron, I
loses
don't
that
care.
fight is actually like their value is going to go down significantly.
4 Extras got more to lose because we've seen Aaron lose before.
Yeah, Aaron don't care about taking L's, bro. Feel me, bro? Aaron
And he
started
shouldn't though,
fighting.
nigga. As long as you get out there and you fight, that don't matter.
But I mean, I don't do what them little jail prison little content creators do. I ain't blasting them, but I know about 4 Extras losses though, so I wouldn't be as surprised. You know what I'm saying? But I think
Who
the
won this
Aaron
fight,
dude-
Munchie? Tiny Munchie or 4 Extra?
Huh? Tiny Munchie 4 Extras? I mean, y'all guys, I ain't want
I
to
ain't
get
gonna
into
lie,
that shit.
fool.
Okay.
Tiny Munch, you more around my age, nigga, and I've been hearing about that nigga knocking niggas out since I was in the halls, nigga, at like 14. For sure.
Hey,
And
but-
why haven't we like interviewed him yet,
Hey,
Munchie?
you know what? I told myself I ain't gonna be speaking on 4 Extras like that because he don't speak up on me. You know what I'm saying? He don't be biting. He had a couple opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I like fuck shit.
He said
He
that
like
one time,
Alfredo
though. He said-
Santana.
he said some
He like
shit
Alfredo. Like, you know, he got ops. You know, he beef with the odds, but he don't really do too much of the dissing unless it's like, you know,
Yeah, I respect
with his
that.
homies or type shit, you know?
Yeah.
I fuck with that. I respect that kind of shit.
Noel Nice said, Adam swear he know everything. Of course they have trans in jail. What do you think they do? They don't get locked up, don't ever find out. They going to be like, hey girl. Listen, if Brick is knocking down trans people behind bars, that's a power move. That's my boy trying to assert his dominance. He don't really want to get his dick covered in doo-doo. He just want to shut the shit down, let everybody
not
know who's
gay.
in charge.
It's not gay if like, it's your only option.
Dead homies.
That shit.
Thank
That's
you.
gay.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
Come on, right?
gay.
Because you have no choice.
That
You're
nigga
not
Flacco
choosing.
said it's not gay.
You're
if
not
that's your
choosing a
only
man over a
option.
woman, right?
Nigga,
Clearly,
that's
Yeah, he got no bitches to choose from.
Come on.
gay.
What if his girl gives him permission?
You got to.
gotta
Nigga,
have
you better
some
If
spank
you get
your wank.
free and
That's
choose
gay.
pussy over dick, then you're not gay. But if you're in jail and that's your only option and you
Gay.
partake, nigga, I can't judge you, bro.
That's gay, fool.
If you
That's
get a
gay.
wreck for a man, you gay.
You gay, bro. You gay.
Nah.
Flacco
That's
said
not
the
true.
other day.
Glory-
Flacco said the
No,
other day.
glory
Head
holes
is
exist,
head.
right?
Flacco said the other day, head is head. It don't matter
No, I never.
what gender
no,
it come from.
I've,
He
again,
said head is head.
I am a heterosexual, women only, but I'm saying, again, with a glory hole, it'll be impossible to tell the difference between a man throat and a woman throat, right?
That's
I
gay as
learned
fuck.
what the word recoil.
He said, "Nigga,
Right?
suck your dick. You not gay."
I learned what the word.
Again, I'll never
Nigga
do it
gay.
because I'm not on no gay shit, but
You saying?
for me.
I learned the word recoil on this very platform because you was describing
Facts.
somebody
Another man.
a male ass bouncing back at you.
But like,
to
you
be
just
fair-
turn words gay. Let's just turn words gay for some reason,
But
right?
the Dejan cakes were crazy.
Yeah.
No, you refer to his
That's
ass.
crazy.
That's
But
the pause,
shit
nigga.
like girthy and
Pause.
recoil aren't gay terms.
Yes,
Those are just
it's
words,
gay.
but niggas
That was
are
just you and
gay.
Dejan
No, but
flirting.
you used it in the gay way.
No, how?
It's
Because
gay.
you
How-
said
You
another
refer
man
to
ass.
a nigga's ass.
No, I was
recoil.
saying, when
That's
I'm walking
gay.
out the door in a single file
That's
line,
gay.
the nigga takes up a lot of space.
That ain't what you
He's
said.
a jiggly
Nah.
nigga,
You
and his
said-
ass had recoil.
Nah, that's gay.
That's not gay, homie.
That's gay.
We have
if
to
you
walk
don't
a
think
single
saying a
Why are you
nigga
looking at his
ass
ass anyway?
got recoil,
The door not big enough for us to walk through it at the
Jiggly
same time.
N-word is crazy.
Bro,
But
Right?
why
the
are
nigga
you-
had jiggly ass and he don't think it's gay?
The
is
door
really
not
hurting
big
my
enough for us to
head.
walk through it at the same time. It had to be a
This shit
single file
hurt.
line.
This
You and
shit
him
hurt.
cannot, yeah, of course, you guys cannot fit through almost any door together.
But what did his ass have to do with that?
It's the same way y'all say, "Oh my God, Flacco, you have a huge butt and big thighs."
Nobody say nothing about your ass.
You cannot avoid seeing it, bro.
Nobody
It's
say
just
nothing
there.
about your
No,
ass.
you niggas done said it before, bro.
Nobody. I ain't never
cut it out, bro. Y'all done mentioned my
be
thighs
on you all the time.
a lot of
and I
times,
ain't
bro.
never heard him say
Your
nothing
pants
about
too
your
small,
ass.
and they just talk about your thighs.
And that's my point, though.
They
Y'all
say your
see my
toes be
thighs
out.
because you can't
They say
avoid
your
it.
toes
It's
be
just
out and your
it's just natural, though.
Because you purposely
thighs
wear
and
too small
ass.
pants.
It's what?
Thighs and ass are
It's in the
big
same
difference.
place, bro.
Nah, bro.
What?
Nah, bro.
If you see my thighs, you see my ass, bro.
No, you sitting down,
Man, cut
looking
it
at your
out,
thighs.
bro.
I can't see your ass. What are you talking about? How? You're sitting
If you
down.
see my thighs, you see my print then, right?
Your print.
Right?
What?
It's in the same location, bro.
That's crazy.
And that's my point, though. It's not gay. You can't
Are
avoid
you out
seeing
your
it.
mind?
It's there. You can't avoid seeing it.
No, that's gay. Even if you can't avoid seeing it, you let it be known that his ass had Hall of Fame recoil, and you said it. That's gay. You acknowledge another man's
He's
ass.
a jiggly fat fuck.
Oh my God.
Everything recoils on the nigga.
All right. Let me finish these donations so we can get into some actual topics, and I got to go do an interview in a second. Dead Heat New York said Adam, Sus, Munchie, and Lush got to be the permanent lineup for the No Jumper show. Hey, let us know. Do you think that Lush should be permanently removed? Lush, I'm sorry, I'm not picking on you or anything, but
Oh, y'all is wild.
yeah, I ain't gonna do all that. Mo said, Adam, you will not take Lush from us. Rescind the suspension immediately.
I'm going on strike after today.
Well, damn. Okay.
Let's go put in this
Go
appeal.
up, Josh. And then, okay, Victor Farnell, thank you for becoming a member. Lil Mexican said, on B team, I'll take the back fade for Big Susgird from Long Beach Flacco.
That's right, little Mexican. Good
Long Beach
looking, little
Flacco is crazy,
Mexican.
man.
And he put it on
Shadow C said his lame ass don't want to fight suspect, gave him an opportunity. Now he want to double back. Fuck out of here. Damn, you got a lot of people backing you in the chat.
Thank you. Because,
Damn.
man, come on, bro. Thank you, chat.
All right.
Thank you.
King Jaffe Jofer said, remember when Flacco used to smell bad when he first came to No Jumper and had to be pulled to the side? Y'all had to talk with him about stinking?
No, that never happened.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
happened.
remember that.
Ooh.
That happened. I ain't gonna lie, Flock.
Nobody ever told
I
me
didn't
this.
smell you a little cut before.
Nah, man.
I didn't smell you a
Huh?
little cut before. It
I've
wasn't
always
that
smell-
bad. It wasn't
I've
that
always
bad.
smelled fantastic.
It wasn't. That's not true.
Right?
That's
it
not
was
true.
content. That's
not
somehow
true.
I wear Baccarat.
That's not true.
Brandon said, what's this man's Instagram? He already said he ain't meeting me nowhere. No,
You know my
now he's saying,
Instagram,
"Let's meet."
bitch.
It don't matter. Send it.
You know my Instagram.
You could Google
bitch.
Almighty Suspect Instagram. It's going to pop right
It's
up.
always suspect.
Thank you. It's verified. You know my fucking Instagram, bro. Stop. We're not letting you leech off me no more, you fucking bum. Go pull your phone out on another activist, bitch. Get up out my shit, doggy bone. You had your chance, space, and opportunity.
And then Black TMZ said, Bucci Bear is a notorious YouTube clown. He does anything for clout and attention. He tries to leech off anyone with a name. I ignore him.
And
Thank
there's an
you.
FBA guy.
Oh,
They
no.
created
Oh,
a new
shit.
word for Brandon, and they
Thank
call
you.
it
His
Bucci
name-
Bear.
No,
Bucci
Bucci Bear.
Bear?
Yeah, we watched the
On
Bucci
Twitter.
Bear.
Gucci Bear, that's Brandon name.
Yo, we should do a
Bear.
we should do a Gucci Gang remix.
Yeah,
Bucci Bear, Bucci Bear, Bucci Bear.
Nah,
Bucci
man.
Bear, Bucci Bear,
No,
Bucci
but
Bear.
bro, there's tweets with like a million views calling Brandon Bucci Bear.
His name's
That's amazing.
Bucci
whole
Bear.
cartoon.
Okay.
Yeah, they made a whole
It's actually
cartoon. It was fire.
All right,
she
Bucci
came up with
Bear.
Okay, Sadie and Chubb said it's not gay if you don't look back at it, which is amazing. YNG Lou sent $10, said, Adam, your best cast is right here. It's time to hire more people that have the show's best interest in mind. Much love. Been watching since Blunts with Janice Janice Griffith. Wow, that's crazy. I smoked a blunt with her on
They
on
fucking with the
YouTube.
cast.
2016. Hey, they fucking with us. Let us know. Maybe we need to do more episodes every week. Tap inwardly. Ishroy Charles said this should be the new No Jumper show minus Flacco's thighs. Also, maybe we can get him a blanket so you don't gotta look at him. Also, Sus did mark out Brand. Man,
Thank you, chat.
they lining up behind Sus. He got
Thank
a whole
you, Chad.
army coming to get. Is that all of them?
Thank you, chat.
Oh shit, that is all of
That's
them.
love, brother.
Yeah, that's
That's
okay.
love.
Much love.
That's all I'm saying. Hey, you know that I'm right when the chat defend me because they don't never defend me. They hate me. So,
That's hard.
Josh said that's true.
Josh knows they don't fuck with me. So for them to be rallying behind me, I rest my case.
All right, yo, appreciate you guys. I gotta go eat a piece of fish before I do this next interview. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody supporting. Shout out to Munchie, Suspect, and Flacco, hanging in tough.
Yo.
Appreciate everybody.
And free Lush, man. Come on, Adam.
Free Lush eventually.
Put his
And he
appeal-
has to
put your
come on
appeal-
Tuesday, man.
put
Come
your
on,
appeal in,
man.
Lush.
He has to come on Tuesday, man.
He sent another $5.
You are
Nigga,
making it work.
bet.
What,
I'm
for
gonna
Lush?
send you an address to pull
Why?
up to.
He's a
I'm gonna send you
he's a
address
good
to pull
dude,
up
man.
to.
So, man.
So he found your Instagram.
Make it home safe.
I have sympathy because when you tell somebody, yo, pull up, let's turn up, you're not expecting no 40 and a cake and a production crew and
what about telling anybody here though? Why are you ignoring the fact that maybe he needed to tell the people here that he was having an interview?
Well, according to him, like he told him, just come on the news, fuck with us.
No, that's not according to him. You know exactly what happened.
Yeah, that's bad. But like, for example, bro,
stop ignoring that part. Yeah, defending him.
Yeah, but other hosts have came in with like 10 people. Just cause.
No,
bro, for extra every time he comes, it's 10 people.
And he told people that they had an interview.
No, that's different though. But
and could he control said?
But you're not mad. Okay, but y'all are mad about the interview part.
Cool.
But y'all are more mad about the volume that came, right?
No, and it's a big deal that you can't control your guests too.
Yeah.
For extras, I guarantee you that he could control the motherfuckers. If he say leave, he can control them. If you can't control
when
the people
he walks
that
out
you
of the
bring,
building, they're all walking out with him.
Sure.
He told them niggas leave and they didn't move a muscle.
If Lush would have said come and like 4 people would have came, Joe wouldn't have suspended him, right?
No, but we still weren't going to do that interview yesterday.
No, sure. No, facts. And that's my point. So he probably expected for 4 to 5 to show up. And 40 showed up. Cool.
I
like,
feel that.
That's fucked up. But that's not too all from when niggas come with 20. It's like, hey, bro. No, but Pamunchi, yeah, I guess I ain't see that. You feel me?
You didn't see the tag and you walked right past it when you came in.
Nah, I ain't see it.
You blind as hell.
There was tagging him?
Tagging? You didn't see them hit up on the wall?
Nah.
Right.
Nah.
You're crazy.
Nah, man. I ain't see it.
To be fair, Flacco doesn't notice shit.
You feel me? I did not see that, man. You feel me? But hey, man.
And they threatened you. They said anybody that work, they go whip your ass. they said
no. They said anybody from LA County,
bro,
who comes to No Jumper,
Travis
will whip
Ford
your ass.
put Kill Squad in the streets. He said,
yeah.
Anybody,
yeah.
If you F with them, you duck with them.
Man, wait. Let me call them real quick, man.
Huh?
Hey.
Let me call them real quick, bro.
Call who?
I'm about to call Moneybag Rose, man. Feel me?
No.
He said I'm finna call Moneybag Rose.
Yeah, bro.
I don't do no talking to him.
Yeah, bro. Because they didn't say that, man. That any No Jumper employee getting whooped?
No, he didn't say that. Travis Ford said it.
You're not
at odds right now.
Yeah, they fell out.
Oh,
they
really?
At odds, yeah.
Yo, Moneybag. Yo, Unc. Man, hey, listen, man.
Unc is crazy.
And he's 40 plus. Yeah, like he Unc.
Unc is crazy.
Yo, Unc, listen, man, bro, listen, yo, they said that Travis Ford said, man, that any No Jumper employee who's from LA County is getting whooped, man. Is this true, man? Is there a bag out in these streets, man, on No Jumper employees' heads?
Hell no, nigga. I'll be up there in a few weeks.
I bet, cool, man. Yeah, right, because I'm like, listen, bro, listen. If there's a bag out there, bro, listen, bro, please, just tell them niggas, bro, that I call the police, man. For me, right there, I don't even play that. Yeah, facts, man.
It ain't nothing but a rant. But niggas shouldn't be talking like that, though.
Hey, listen, facts, yo, because, bro, especially, bro, if the police got called once just for them kicking it, can you imagine what's about to happen, bro, with the threats? Man, but FBI gonna get called, you feel me?
FBI gonna get caught.
Man, but hey, man, listen, man. Y'all go follow Moneybag Rose _62. You feel me, man? And on Instagram. All right, peace out. Yeah, man. You see, bro? Yeah, bro, we good.
Hey, you got aspirations of being a star witness. Bad.
Me, nah, man, nah,
dream
man.
of being on the stand.
Nah, hell, nah. Listen.
Stay your name for the record.
Hey, listen, man.
He need that Snitch of the Year award, and he gonna get it no matter whatever the fuck it take. He coming for that motherfucker.
I just don't understand though.
Snitches, beware, nigga.
Let me ask you something. Where did Poetic come from? Why you put Poetic on your name?
Oh, bro.
Poetic Justice.
You don't really do no kind of poetry. None of that shit.
No, bro. I was huge in poetry, bro. Bro, listen, bro. Me.
You do spoken word with a stutter?
Bro, I don't stutter when I rap or do spoken word.
Fucked up, Munchie.
Yeah.
Hey, no. Most people when they rap, they don't stutter.
Yeah.
Or when they reading, they don't stutter.
Yeah.
I told him he should take a shot.
When he do his
I
content,
say the same shit up here all the time.
Yeah,
I say
man.
He should take a shot and then take a stutter while you.
Nah, bro. I was into bro. My nigga called like Sorry Kaba, and his name was Poetic Anarchist. So yeah, bro, we all had names of like Poetic. I just chose Flacco. because of A$AP Rocky.
So you should start your whole little poetic this, poetic that. Like, you got a poetic munchie, a poetic. No, I ain't fucking around, but you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a gang.
Dog, yeah, nah.
He said, nah, that's a game.
Bro, listen, bro. Hey, bro, listen, right?
That's a game.
Bro, look,
Rico.
right? Bro, look at this, bro. When I was doing content on Dr. Umar, right? I was trying to defend Umar Johnson from some like stalkers and shit, right? So me and a couple content creators who thought like, yo, we are speaking up for the good guys. We called ourselves good guys. Man, bro, these niggas filed a lawsuit talking about Poetic Flacco is the leader of the good guy gang. I said, bro, you niggas out of pocket, man.
Good guy gang is
I heard
crazy.
something about you with some stocking shit or something.
Yeah, bro. I said, man, listen, bro, you niggas look. No, but again, that's the play though, right? So folks don't know there's this app called Pacer. Bro, you could file lawsuits on Pacer without even like paying like the actual fee, and it will still show up on Pacer. And folks say, oh, bro, like he got sued 10 times. Nigga, bro, like 8 out of those 10 times were lawsuits that never like.
What about the other 2?
It got filed, huh?
What about the other 2?
So both I spanked. Yeah, so both I spanked it. You feel me? Got spanked.
So you undefeated in that courtroom, man?
Bro, I spanked it all. No, because again, bro, the people who sued me were like YouTube niggas who were saying that me making videos about them was
inflammatory.
No. Was apparently I was a part of a gang and I was harassing victims of Dr. Umar Johnson. I said, bro, you niggas is like out of pocket, bro. Again, me making YouTube videos is protected speech. So even when I see people like bring up like those lawsuits, it's like, bro, I got sued and they got spanked. You feel me? Right? Like there's no judgment, no nothing. I spanked it all. You feel me? But shout out to them, man. You feel me? But hey, man, here, listen, what's next, yeah?
Let's get into some topics, man.
Some escorts are threatening to call the police on Antonio Brown for sex trafficking because apparently he flew them out to Dubai. And he was supposed to pay them. He didn't pay them shit, and he abandoned them in Dubai with no flight to get back.
So that's not sex trafficking because he never paid.
Yeah, but they're threatening to call the police if he don't get them a flight back.
Call.
So Josh, could we like blow up the screen so I can read it?
Get your own flight back.
Yeah, so look, they says he told me coming out here he was gonna bring me shopping and pay my rent, and he did neither. Now it's the first, and I'm stuck out here with no room and no clothes and no money. I'm fucking pissed.
Dumb bitch.
He better get me my flight home before I go online talking about Antonio Brown sex trafficked me and my friend to Dubai and left us here. I ain't playing with y'all no more. This is some bullshit. Nah, I want a room. I want my rent paid like I was told. He didn't give me shit. Now he blocked me. I'm going to go online and talk crazy in about 10 minutes.
What the fuck is that going to do, bitch?
So that's not sex trafficking because you didn't get paid.
But it's not cool though, bro. Like,
so what?
What you mean it's not cool?
Nah,
Fuck
bro.
these hoes.
It's some weird shit, bro.
Fuck these hoes. So what, bitch?
This not cool, bro.
Bitch, if you
Hell
want...
no, shout out Antonio Brown.
No cap. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. Fuck these
But why
hoes.
lie to him,
Nigga, no cap, because look, because these bitches be lying. How the fuck do we know if they didn't get the money that they would have still went and did some weird shit like this, or later came up and pulled the fucking same shit with Shannon Sharp or some shit like that later down the line, nigga.
But this is evil though, right? Like,
so ain't shit evil, bitch. If you was a
you lied and
smart
fucked the bitch and they give her
If
shit.
you was a smart hoe, you would have got your money first.
Hey, look,
You're not even good
evil,
at your
man.
job. She's not good at her job. If she
How
was
you
a
get
smart
flued
hoe,
out?
she would have got the money first.
You got flew out and your shit ain't even round trip?
Because Antonio
You a
Brown's a
dumb
millionaire,
hoe.
bro. Like, they don't, bro, like,
She a dumb hoe.
Okay,
She
you
a
been out
dumb
the
hoe.
country
This why
before, bro?
bitches need pimps.
yeah.
This
Like
why
a-
bitches
Yeah.
need pimps.
You been out the country?
As an adult, no, but as a child, yeah.
But when you got the country, a lot of times they want you to have don't come out here and get stuck. They want you to have a round trip.
Oh, really? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
When you go through customs
Bro,
and shit,
this is
like,
why bitches need pimps. Cause you hoeing around. How you gave the pussy away and didn't get the fucking money?
He's a
You
multi-millionaire.
It don't matter.
They're having fun.
A deposit is required, you dumb hoe. If he's a multi-millionaire, it should be nothing for him to send you a deposit before you move a muscle. You dumb.
But why is it on her for being
dumb.
trusting and not him for being like a piece
why
of
you
shit?
don't have a round trip anyway?
He
Why
not
your
being a
itinerary-
piece of shit. A bitch wanted some money out of him, and he
Okay.
they both wanted to swindle each other out of something.
But he told him no.
So what? They
I'm
both
gonna give you
wanted
money,
to
come to
swindle
Dubai.
something out of each other,
Yeah.
right? They both wanted something out of each other. He was just smart to get it out of him without her locking it in.
Without a
That's her
flight
fault.
home, no, come on, suspect.
That's her fault.
Hey,
Not a flight home, though, bro.
Her fault. You tripping?
How much of this leans on her? How much?
She got a pussy. She could get home.
Right.
The fuck? Nigga,
Nah,
she
man,
got a
come on,
pussy.
bro.
She could get home. The $1 million is in her pants.
You won't do this to somebody, though, right?
Hell yeah, I would.
Nah, come on.
If
nah.
I was him,
Nah,
if I was him, hell yeah.
Huh?
Where's this at again?
No, so
Dubai. With all the millionaires and the trillionaires of the world. She got a pussy.
They're
could
from
figure it
Miami,
out.
right, Munchie? Right?
She's not a baddie if she can't get
That
her own
part.
flight back.
No.
That part.
Again,
She not
her
a
and
smart
him is from
hoe.
Miami.
No, how is
He
you getting
flew them
flued
to
out?
Dubai.
Don't matter.
How you didn't even you a low caliber broad anyway if you can't even pay your way back.
Facts.
She said she's stuck.
Facts.
She needs her rent paid.
So no. She said in the flight back too. She said she's stuck.
Yeah.
All hoes tap in with Flacco because
No,
clearly
no.
he gonna take care of you.
Nah,
He ain't
man.
gonna leave
Look.
you in Dubai.
Hit his Instagram and he's gonna get your flight back.
Facts.
Right?
Hit his
Okay.
gram. He not gonna
What?
leave you.
You gonna get her back out here?
No, I'm not. No.
So then.
No, I
so
ain't
what?
fuck the bitch. I ain't
Then
fucking.
fuck them bitches.
No, I'm saying, right? Again, yeah, cool. But if you tell her, yeah, come out, I got you, I'm gonna pay your rent, I'm gonna fly you back out, and then you fuck the bitch and don't do it and leave her stranded, bro. That's like that's not cool, bro.
Flacco said a deal is a deal. What?
That's not cool, bro.
Look,
Josh,
bro,
that cool, Josh?
If the bitch would threaten to sex
Come on,
traffic
bro.
you,
I
never do that.
if a bitch
Yeah.
would threaten to sex traffic you, bro, then that means will threaten to claim that you sex traffic her. Then that'll 100% mean that after you gave her the money, if you would have did something to upset her, that she'll still try to extort you. Fuck them bitches.
Hey Josh, this
A real
how you
bitch
know
wouldn't even say no shit like that.
Flacco's he's a walking hypocrite, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because
He sure is.
He say he's a
That's what he
law-abiding
is.
citizen, but he want this man to commit a crime by playing for some poom poom. That's against the law.
No.
So
Again,
you
pay
want
for
him
the
to
pussy,
pay?
just fly her back.
No. He already hit, so no money. Or I'm breaking the law.
No, just give her a flight back. Don't
No.
leave her stranded, though.
Now that's trafficking.
No, trafficking is paying her for sex.
Too close.
Right? Paying for her flight back ain't trafficking, man. Nah, that's cold, bro.
Well, free Diddy then, because he was flying shit out. And
No, while paying them, though.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, right.
They on their own. Hey, if you bad enough to get flued out
Yeah.
and you ain't got no money, you spent all that money on your ass and they put nothing in your bag,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Bro, she needed her rent paid, which is why she said he offered to pay my rent and fly me back, which is why I
Nah,
can't.
she need poetic Flock on her life, bro.
Nah,
Tap in
bro.
with Flock. He got you. You feel me?
My mom watched the show too, so no, mom, I don't pay for.
You already
that's
admitted that you
That's
pay
cat.
for,
I don't.
pay for Gary.
No.
We talked about it earlier.
No,
For sure.
no, y'all, no,
Yeah.
no.
You did.
Again, I've never said that I will give a woman money for sex. No,
No, you said you have, though.
Okay,
no,
so
no.
so
Hell
when-
no.
so
I've never
when-
said that. I
so
said
when
a
you fly
flight.
these females out, is they flying Spirit?
No,
And where do they sleep?
at an Airbnb.
Who pay for it?
Me, but that's not paying.
Yes, it is.
No, that's
Yes,
not
it
paying for
is.
sex though.
Yes, it is.
How?
Yes, it is because you paid for the for the location for the
Because
sex
she
to
wouldn't
happen.
be there for
She-
anything else otherwise.
Facts.
What? How? What, again,
You
no.
paid for all of it. This
These
is
are
not
girls
your
that I
girlfriend.
like and I'm trying to court. Like
Stop.
again, right?
Like Lisa
Stop.
Ray.
Yeah.
What that mean?
Yeah, what the fuck that
I
mean?
like.
Again, bro. These are girls that I like and I'm trying to court.
If we go to your Cash App,
Yeah.
the Cash App history gonna be crazy.
It is. I seen it.
No,
I seen it.
This is insane.
We've
I mean,
seen
y'all heard-
it.
I never paid girls for sex though.
It don't matter what you
Hey.
paid them for. You didn't pay they ass.
Hey, you
A whole lot.
pulling a loose cannon. You admitting crimes.
He
on
playing
camera.
semantics. He playing semantics. He didn't send this bitch thousands and thousands of dollars, but if you ask him, it wasn't for sex.
But that was like my actual like girlfriend though that I was with for like years.
Yeah, but aside from her, you be paying.
I don't, man, bro. Listen, bro.
If you flying bitches
I'm
out,
telling
you
you, bro.
paying. That's paying. It's a reason that rappers say in songs, some, I'm flying the bitch out.
No.
Because they know, nigga, that's a form of paying.
No, you have to pay the bitch for it to be prostitution.
Any gift
Facts.
is trafficking.
But a flight in an Airbnb, that's accommodation. That's not a gift.
If you're getting a free trip to California,
That's not a gift, though.
accommodation for pussy.
No, it's not. Those are women that I'm trying to court.
I'll get you a flight if you give me some ass. That's
So
a
you
favor
get-
for a favor.
I'm so glad
But-
you said
but
that, Munchie.
I never said it, though.
So if you fly the bitch out,
Yeah.
pay for the flight, Airbnb, and you don't get no ass, then what?
She not getting back home. That should be your attitude.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? Exactly what I said. If you get the flight and you get the Airbnb and she don't want to fuck.
Sex ain't expected though. Like again, this
nigga
girls that I'm trying to court that I fuck with.
This nigga cap.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not the flued out type, but if I did do that, it's mandatory. I'm hating.
It's mandatory,
bro.
It's mandatory. Nobody's flying bitches out to not fuck them.
Man, these bitches.
Nobody's
I'm
doing
telling you,
that.
bro. These bitches going.
Ain't nobody flying bitches out to not fuck
You ain't
them.
gotta come to California for us to speak.
At all. At all. What the fuck you need to come here for if we not doing
To
nothing?
date, to like get to know each other.
You can get to know each other.
over the phone?
You can get to know that bitch on FaceTime.
I got your number.
The fuck? You don't need to get to know her by paying for her flight and paying for her Airbnb for her to. What are you talking about?
But okay, but like, at least if you promise to get them their flight back, don't leave them stranded in a whole other country, bro. That's just evil.
agree with that.
That's evil, bro. Like nobody gonna do that.
Hey,
man.
Because these bitches will do some shiesty shit to you, so do it to them first. Fuck them hoes.
Trick told you a secret, bro.
Nah, man.
Telling you.
Bro, hey, man. Yeah, man. You know, like, I guess shout out to the girls involved. I hope y'all take Antonio Brown for everything,
home,
y'all.
then. Get them bitches home,
Nah,
then, since you love them so much.
No.
Y'all DM Flock, and he'll get you to the crib.
Nah, man.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I heard Flacco get bitches to the crib.
Hell nah.
Yes, sir.
Who? Oh,
yes,
Snuggie?
Sir.
Back to the airport, man. Like, cut it out, bro.
Yeah. He pulled that black card out and he swiped for them bitches, boy.
Nah,
let
bro.
me tell you.
I'm a brief
I
Snuggie.
feel like y'all find Snuggie as somebody who's like a prospect.
I don't find nobody
Right?
as shit. Nigga, you the
So
one
that's
who
what-
Uber. How I find a bitch at the prospect when I ain't.
No, I'm saying.
I ain't get up to get a bitch some water and you Ubered her.
And that's why
Or
I
you
Uber her
drove
because
her.
I don't find her that. You feel me?
Stop it.
Listen,
That don't even make no sense.
if I found her that, I wouldn't go out like that.
What does that mean?
I don't get it.
I'm confused.
What you talking about?
If I seen her as somebody who I was actually trying to pursue and not like a sister, I would not like spend money that quickly on a bitch right now that I'm trying to fuck.
Yeah. I wish we had a soundboard. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind breathing.
That's cap.
You feel me? But cause she a sister, yeah, bro, I can like pay for the
He
Uber.
seen that ass and he pulled that phone out fast. Like, yeah, baby, I got
I
you.
be real, bro. I
got
still
you with
don't
that
see
Uber,
the
baby.
ass y'all claim she has,
I
man.
got you with that Uber, baby.
Right? Like,
Yeah, pure cap.
again,
Her shit on recoil.
she don't really have like a fat ass though, man. Like she has like a little.
questionable. That's why it's questionable. Dejan had nigga Hall of Fame recoil, but Snuggie don't got no ass. This nigga's gay.
She's not fat.
This nigga gay.
Man, you ain't gotta be fat to have ass. Crazy.
Nigga gay.
No recoil like that.
You don't gotta be fat to have recoil. He gay, y'all.
The ass
This is
has to be
amazing
fat though. Feel me? So yeah. Well, oh man, but hey, listen, man. I guess that's no jumper.
Nope.
What?
Gonna keep going. You were late.
Wait, hold up. I was late.
Yep.
Nigga, I was the first one here.
No, you wasn't. Who was the first one here, Josh?
I was the first one.
I was the first one to sit down in this seat.
You walked back with everyone at the same time.
No, I walk in the building at 11:52.
I was here 30 minutes early. Munchie
I
was
walked
here
in
an
at
hour early.
11:52, and I was the first one to come back here and sit down.
But you were the last one to get in the building.
Yeah, but
How does that work?
I was like hella early though. All right, so so Dirk lawyer spoke about his current case and where he believes the government went wrong at.
Free Dirk.
Let's play it.
And
just a clip from off the record.
The
Shout out
case
Act.
is as follows. So there was an indictment that did not name him, right? It had named others, and then there was an unindicted person. And then 3 weeks later, that indictment was what's called the first superseding indictment, and it does name him. The indictment was was identical, except the unnamed person now became Dirk Banks. And this is the really important part, Ack. The second indictment, what's called the first superseding indictment, only had one new fact. It had one new fact, and that was it alleged that there was a video by Dirk that celebrated and monetized this killing. Okay? And so that was the only fact. That was the only thing that distinguished. So if the government says, oh, it's no big deal, no harm, no foul, that's not true, because that's the one thing they added when they threw Dirk Banks into the indictment. And as soon as we got the indictment, we noticed and we started hearing from people in the music world. People are like, this doesn't really make sense. that song, those lyrics were done a long time before that. I mean, we were hearing it from all different directions. We were hearing it from studio people. We were hearing it from people that wear suits to work every day, executives.
Exactly. Yep.
And so we were like, we got to get to work here. We got to figure this out. And so at the detention hearing, okay, we had this first detention hearing in December of 24. We go to the court and we say, first, this issue of leaving the country, it was all presented incorrectly. He had a few flights, and these flights, you have the incomplete itineraries. The complete itineraries show he was going to Dubai, and they didn't show that to the court.
Okay, so, and I know we want to get to that income.
So for everybody who don't know what's going on, describe, explain exactly what that is.
It's a lawyer doing what a lawyer doing. They're comment on a public platform and saying the government are big bad meanie monsters, and they're picking on Lil Durk and hey, for example, man, like we can all acknowledge the government did fuck up by playing a fan edited video and audio in front of a grand jury with Quana Ronald screaming no on a Durk song.
Facts.
But Quana Rondo was never on that song, and that song was created before the shooting happened, right? So yeah, but none of that to me like really matters in the grand scheme of things. Like, which is, did Lil Durk pay for the hit that ultimately led to the death of Lil Pop? I feel like that's the like that's the main answers, and that's the main question here. And all the little like technical stuff, bro, those are things that can be ironed out, right? So. I feel like people are getting like their hopes up by using this particular clip, and they're claiming, oh, Durk coming home, Durk moving free. And he will also say, though, that they're not even considering a plea deal. They're taking it the whole way.
Oh, wow.
No, they reconsiderating the bail thing. That's he trying to come with a
Yeah,
spill
he's trying to get the bail.
May 8th, they reconsidering it, so he's trying to get him out on bail. So
yeah,
this they angle they taking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even this angle don't really address the main issue of a bond, which is he a danger to society and is he a flight risk? So right?
The thing is this though, man, they gotta kill that murder for hire shit. Gangbangers kill for free, bro. Like that ain't just his friends, that's their friends. So why would I have to pay you to go slide?
That's a real good point. That's not just my associate. They might even know this nigga longer than I have.
Well, but they couldn't afford.
That's a damn good point.
Afford a private jet to get in and out of California that quickly. So who's the millionaire that's going to provide them the private jet?
Just because you're on a private jet don't mean...
People act on their own. I'm saying, like, they saying he is murder for hire. I ain't got to pay these dudes to do nothing. If they did it, they wanted to do it.
Yeah, but true. But even if you're involved in that conspiracy, everybody needs a role. And they'll say Durk's role was he wasn't there, but he's at the top.
The feds is giving them that role. I'm saying, man, Durk is innocent.
Okay.
Everybody got their own free will. People do what they want to do. They just a part of my entourage. Of course, I'll pay for things because
he's the breadwinner. Who the fuck else gonna pay for it?
So
but nobody so far is trying to
I
cop
gave
onto
them
it.
some money to go smack somebody. If they did it because they felt like it.
You said that nobody snitched yet?
No, nobody has say again. We were expecting, if Lil Durk is in this. Somebody would just cop up and say, hey, bro, Durk not involved.
Why?
I did this on my own, blah, blah. You feel me? Right? And
I ain't taking life for you, nigga.
Yeah, this some life-changing shit. Nigga not about to fight this not just a little gun case.
Niggas would though for Durk, though.
Some get a meal. Yeah. It's life, bro.
Hey, bro, what you mean, Will, for Durk? Who is Durk? Because he a rapper? I don't care. Yeah, no. We go fight.
He's a community leader, right?
Once you give a nigga an L, niggas start looking at all that shit different. Some niggas know, some niggas will take, a real nigga will take 5 years and he gonna come home and get blessed. Real nigga will take 10 years and come home and get blessed. Life, there is no come home and get blessed, nigga.
I guarantee you, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck? You just gonna have hella noodles and lotion.
If the police like a Farrakhan, 100 niggas will be lined up to take that life sentence for Farrakhan.
That's good for them.
100 niggas. So Durk was moving like he was Farrakhan.
Man, bro, stop. One, That's because religion blinds people. Right. That's the only
But Dirk
reason.
was moving like he was like an Islamic leader in his community.
But them niggas, nigga, O-Block ain't a religion, nigga.
But they all Muslim.
Religion, man, stop it. Religion blinds people. You up here trolling. Religion blinds people, bro.
You know what rappers, they got fall guys, they put over the bus, somebody take the gun case or something. We talking about murder for hire. Somebody died. Bro. Somebody go like, oh man, you a real nigga, you talented, let me go do life.
No, not happening. Not happening.
But these are dudes though, and not even no, bro, like these are dudes where they've grew up with Dirk and they have sworn they would like protect Dirk forever.
But
so
niggas do that all the time, bro.
They from Limron. They not from Little Dirk. They do it for the hood, not
bro,
for Dirk.
No, Dirk from Munchie grew up with some niggas
they're not from O-Block.
That swore allegiance to this nigga forever and turned out to be yeez, snitched, don't come around no more, all kind of shit. So just because you know a nigga from childhood and he swore allegiance, what the fuck that mean?
And he changed your life.
When shit get real, nigga don't give a fuck about none of that.
I'm gonna be real though, bro.
When that pressure come and when they drop that nigga, when you in that room when they talk about an L, man, you thinking about yourself.
So if it's
not
a gun
that
in
nigga.
Here and they come in and it's Adam's trap, you gonna take the case for him?
Nigga, it's Adam's gun.
Exactly. Look at you.
Man.
Exactly.
Man, what?
Exactly.
What?
Exactly. What undying loyalty.
I ain't Adam's childhood friend.
I'm just saying, bro.
He changed your life.
Facts.
He changed your life.
Facts.
I heard you say that.
Facts. He changed your life.
And he ain't changing enough to
listen. It ain't no loyalty for a nigga who changed your life.
He ain't changing enough for no life sentence, homie.
It's not life sentence. It's a blower.
That's what county.
He ain't changing enough to get 5 years in jail, homie.
It's not 5 years, nigga. You gonna get probation if that.
Yeah,
you'll probably be a DA reject.
You gonna be in the station till you
he'll get it too, right?
You said what?
And he'll get it too, right?
Nah, nigga, you gonna take the case for him.
This nigga
No, I'm saying. No, I'm saying.
You're killing me.
If Adam don't have no criminal charges in his past, then he will also get
He
the
don't want to go to the station and bail out.
He the boss.
Hey, too bad. Hey, shit.
He gonna pay for your bill.
Hey, too bad,
He gonna pay for your bill, your attorney.
Nah, I got my bill money, nigga. Nah, I'm straight.
He said that's Adam's good.
Yeah, shit.
That shit is fun.
Can you imagine, bro? Me being locked up for a week and can't make YouTube videos, nigga.
Nah, you gonna come home same day, fool. If you
Well,
get a
my
bail,
career done, man.
Bro, if you get a bill, you gonna come home same day.
I'm straight.
Trust
man.
me. You're not even gonna make it to the county. They gonna have you at
really though,
77.
Flacco, if you had to hit the county, you'll be in trouble. You done talked a lot of shit.
Yeah,
About who?
Nigga,
Man,
please.
what?
Nigga, you said gangbangers' mama should die.
No, I never said that.
What'd you say?
I said if we had to choose who to give the limited resource. Okay, for example, right, bro?
Nah, you didn't say that.
I said that again. If there's $20 to give out, and there's 50 households.
This is a different conversation.
No, it's the same conversation we had. Yeah, you know what knows though.
Flacco, you said a lot of offensive things.
What you knows conversation we had, which was
you said a lot of offensive things.
We should give the resources to the households who ain't produced gangbangers first.
Conversation I'm talking about. He's just like you trying to point at him like he know. No, he know that's not the conversation.
The mom conversation, right? You said, right?
That's not the conversation I'm talking about. You made a you did a whole different conversation where you said because this is who y'all raised, like y'all raised them, you don't deserve shit. Not the different conversation of the.
That was our point right there, though.
Highly disrespectful.
Highly.
Highly. Because my mom didn't raise me to be no blood. You feel me? My mom, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas chose their own path.
She don't condone the street shit.
Yeah.
So my mom don't deserve shit because her son done fucked up. Nah, that ain't straight.
You think that she deserves the Section H voucher over the woman who produced all college students?
So why my mama got to pay for my mistake?
What the fuck that got to do with her?
She
raised him the best. She raised him to the best abilities she could, and due to circumstances, due to environment, he chose a certain path. How the fuck could she stop that?
No,
how did she deserve less because somebody else's played differently?
No.
My mom
look though.
never broke a law. She retired from the school district.
I break it down for you, right?
You know what I'm saying?
No, again, we're saying right. So look.
No, we not.
If there's $20 to go around and there's 50 households, how do we decide which 20 households gets within $1,000?
Facts.
That's what he just said.
That's what he do. He moved the goalpost.
What does she deserve less?
He moved the goalpost.
I'm saying, again, me, Milk, and Adam was having a conversation about the resources in the hood is limited. And how do we decide who the resources go to? I'm saying if a person has raised multiple gangbangers, they should probably not get the resources over the family who has raised none.
Well, if that mom raised all these college students, they need to buy her a house. you mean
Facts.
Section 8?
Facts.
I
Why
agree.
the fuck do she need Section 8?
But if her kids are currently
successful?
in college and again we had to choose between her and somebody else, I'm saying it's fair to say the woman who has done.
Hey, I don't.
More
I'm not
for
gonna blame the
yeah.
parent for their sons F's up. It like I done disrespected the dad in songs, but I don't disrespect kids, right? Because they can't control if they mom and their dad is a fuck nigga. Like
that's completely out their control. So nigga, parents and kids, that's that's out their control. Like it's your control when you a minor because that's who you up under. But once you become an adult, it's up to you to act a certain way, to correct the way that you was raised to become who you are. So it's like, nigga, that the parent is not responsible for that. Nigga, most of these niggas' mamas raised they. You said what? I already did it.
Oh, okay.
I been told that nigga where to meet me.
Yeah.
I hope he make it home safe.
Right.
He don't want to do that.
Okay, man.
He don't want to do
Black
that.
Lives Matter.
Like a motherfucker. He don't want to do that. Make it home safe, Brandon. This not what you want to do.
Somebody says so the delinquent deserves to stay in their own shit.
The delinquent what?
I don't know like what he means.
I don't get it. What, say it again?
We shouldn't be reading it anyway because that was free.
Yeah, true that.
Nigga.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Is there any more fan funding?
Yep, right there. We got a lot actually.
No, we read these already.
We didn't.
We read these from the free to cocaine bot and down. We didn't read those.
Okay.
Free to cocaine bot. That's a fact. Scott TV, $5. He said, bruh, fresh off my electrical job, but y'all already got me dying. Love game, free Web, free Marmar, free J, RIP, and RP Wayne, and free Brick. I'm not familiar with these people, but RIP to them and free them. Daddy Logic sent $5 and said, Flacco looks like a failed Rampage clone. They both got the same head shape. Jesus Christ. Get a hold of yourself, drop $5 and say free Lush. Scroll down some. Wolf says, suspect made a good point. Flacco saying Snook ain't got no ass, but talking about all of DeJohn's recoil is wild. Daddy Flame ass. Facts, you did call DW Flame Daddy Flame. That was crazy. Munchie, you caught that one?
Flame should have braved all you.
Bro, he caught that nigga. Nah, he wasn't here. He was just talking about him. He wasn't even here, and he caught the nigga Daddy Flame.
No, I was trying to say DW, but then misspoke the word.
I ain't never misspoke and called a nigga Daddy
How
nothing.
you get DW and Daddy? That ain't.
I stutter.
Huh? Daddy and DW?
I stutter.
Nah, bro, you can't use stutter as an excuse to say a whole nother word. That's crazy.
Man, come on, man.
You don't
Shout
got
out
Tourette's. You stutter. You don't got Tourette's, nigga.
Shout out to DW, man. You feel me? That's a real nigga right there. You feel me?
That's crazy.
I would never try to play him by calling him daddy, man. Feel
Big
me?
Chris, with all the money y'all been sending Brick, why does he only have a public defender? I don't know what the fuck that man got.
How you know you got a public defender?
Yeah, how the fuck you know that?
Yeah, and
I doubt that.
And when I read the case, the lady that's like representing him said that she had like a murder trial that she was going through sentencing right now for. So I don't think that's public, right?
I highly doubt that Brick has a public defender.
Unless somebody is, you know. Yeah,
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah,
we do anything else?
Well, there's more fan funding, right?
That was the last one. Nigga, I read them all.
Well, hey man, shout out to everybody involved, man. See you guys when on Tuesday.
Tomorrow, nigga.
Listen to music stream.
No, I won't be here.
Yes, but there are things that happen here without you. Believe it.
Facts.
Oh, that's crazy.
Worth promoting.
Yeah,
What?
the world does not just revolve around Flacco. There's
Wait,
news tomorrow and the music stream tomorrow. I'll probably be here.
And who's doing the music stream with Lush?
Me.
Why do you think Lush runs that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I thought Lush was like the one who does it like in every day.
He just be there. I be there too every day.
Yeah,
Suspect has been here for
every single music stream.
Yeah, but he can't do it by like himself.
I don't gotta be by myself, but
Adam's gonna be here. Ralphie's been here for the last couple of weeks. He's gonna be here.
Oh, yeah,
Dub's
Munchie,
tomorrow.
wait.
I ain't doing shit with Ralphie. Don't say much.
Munchie.
What?
So I had stated on a previous episode, I'm not sure if you watched it. I said, y'all are playing a dangerous game
here, man,
by having both Munchie and Ralphie here in the building as full-time people.
Who was Ralphie? We talking about the same one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, podcaster now?
What? Yeah.
Flacco
What?
is walking
I didn't know Ralphie even
bullshit.
be up
What? Was that a secret or something?
Walking
Oh no.
That ain't no dangerous
I'm
game.
sorry, having multiple news episodes, Ralphie here. No, nigga.
Nigga Flacco.
I tried to ask. So how do you
is
feel
so
about y'all both
bullshit.
in the building as full-time host.
Such a bullshit ass nigga.
Because I told him that I think it's dangerous.
Oh my God, this nigga.
That I don't feel like, you know.
I think you're dangerous.
Cause that was bullshit as fuck.
Yeah, Ralphie a good nigga.
He wasn't even aware of that.
I
In
didn't
facts, Ralphie is a cool ass
Yeah, he a
nigga.
good nigga.
He wasn't aware of the news that he watched.
He wasn't.
I don't.
He literally just said he didn't know.
It's not a secret though. He's on the news multiple times.
I'm not saying it was a secret, but you just made him aware to something he wasn't privy to.
I didn't know he even worked here.
You just made him aware to it and asked him to comment on it.
You bullshit.
Yeah,
y'all have him on the news publicly multiple times, saying that this was supposed. Say that. No. Again, right?
He didn't
Saying
say it
yo,
was a secret. He just
saying
wasn't privy.
Saying yo, this right here is a secret that much you should have known. It's crazy.
No one said that. No, you said it was.
So then why y'all mad right now?
All
That
I
like he
said
knows.
is you just made him privy to something he did not know.
But he would have found out regardless.
Then you asked him.
You're making him address it. Right
Then you asked him how he felt about it.
I ain't
That's
gonna judge
messy.
it. I ain't gonna judge it.
That's messy. Like you did some bullshit.
I think
Dash. Wait, hold on. Dash crazy, bro.
I think Ralphie a good guy, bro.
Everybody else get asked to address their issues, but we can't ask. Oh, wow, that's crazy.
You're a bullshit nigga, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Go
You
unsubscribe
bullshit
to
for
Poetic
that, bro.
Flocka. We'll see y'all.